is the Inspirational Ambivert channel. What am I talking about today? We're going to stay on topic for a while and then go to community chat later on, as we always do. We have Timmy with us as well, of course. Timmy says hello to everybody. So what we're talking about today is why do I overthink everything? Or why do you overthink everything? That's the live log that we've got going on. And I, as a deep thinking person, naturally inclined to think deeply, doing it all my life, really, to be honest, just adjusting the light there. Yes, deep thinking, just naturally all my life, overanalyzing this, overanalyzing that, going down, looking at situations and scenarios in my head. That's what I've been doing most of my life. I don't know about everybody else. I have done a poll just underneath. I'll read the comments in a moment. Hi to Drunk, hi to Shelley. Hope you're both okay. Hope everyone else is doing okay too. Let me adjust the camera a little bit there. Hi Dawn, how are you? How's it going? So great to see you all here, by the way, of course. So the poll that I'm asking is, do you consider yourself an overthinker? Some people will say yes, definitely. Some will say sometimes. Some may say rarely, and some will say not at all. Anyway, so I'm going to stick to topic. I'll say hi to everyone else there. So we've got John, Shelley, and Dawn with us at the moment that I can see. Hello, welcome in, guys. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. I'm going to stay on topic for a while, see how it goes. I'll be reading comments related to the topic to begin with, as I usually do when I'm on topic. And then I'll go to open chat later on when it chills out a little bit. So I hope you're all good. I hope you've had a decent week. I hope you're all feeling okay, of course. So yeah, what we're talking about, overthinking. And God, I think I've done it most of my life. Naturally curious about things. I go down rabbit holes with things. I'm all in. I'm like, once I get onto something, I just focus on it, hyper focus on it. I overthink my decisions sometimes, overthink myself sometimes. Analysis paralysis can kick in though, can't it? When you're overthinking. Don't know if anyone here has ever done that. If anyone's got any experiences, then please feel free to share them. So what is overthinking? What is it? Overthinking is when your mind keeps on replaying situations, and it can be a killer. Someone will say something to you. It's a little bit weird. It's a bit rude or whatever it is. And you're replaying it and replaying it and replaying it in your head. And you're overanalyzing it and you're scrutinizing it. And maybe I've got a good reason to overthink about it. Maybe it's good to do that for a bit. But it can lead to you not sleeping. It can lead to you ruminating, potentially. You analyze situations, which I've just mentioned. I analyze so much stuff. I think I'm naturally analytical. That's how my mind works. I'm naturally a deep thinking person. Has its strengths, don't get me wrong. You can look at other things that people miss sometimes. You're looking around at every avenue, thinking about why this person's done that, the psychology behind it, or whatever it is, where this overthinking goes. Not all overthinking is the same, of course. Some of it can go down whatever avenue it goes down. But if you're analyzing everything too much, it can, I don't know, you could be creating negative scenarios potentially that aren't even true or aren't even there. I don't know if anyone's done that before. You worry about things that haven't even happened yet. You worry about things that haven't even fucking happened yet. Has anyone ever done that one? I'm sure everyone's done that at some point. And you're thinking, oh my God, this is really bad. Something's changing. What we're going to do? I don't know. This person thinks this person thinks that. It's all gone tits up. Blah, 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 blah. You're worried about this. You're worried about that. And sometimes that's good. It's like kind of a bit of worry is good. A little bit. It can help you to, it's like it's risk aversion sometimes, being a bit cautious or whatever. But if you worry, a lot of that overthinking is linked to the deep thinking sometimes, depending on the individual. You start to worry about things that haven't even happened yet. And a lot of the times you worry about shit and it doesn't even happen. It's like, yeah, I've just spent 2 days worrying about that and it's not even happened. Like, that's 2 days of thinking gone. That's your precious energy gone. Anyway, hi to, sorry guys, I'm just saying, I'll read in comments related to the topic. Hi to Hug Giver, by the way. Hello, hope you're okay. Hope you're doing well. Drong is saying, but I like it. It's an old name. All right, sorry. Let me read the comment. Drong is saying, I don't overthink anymore. I've been cured for a good 3 years. How did you get there, Drong? Very interesting. How did you stop overthinking? How did you achieve that? Interesting to know. Shelley saying, Brad, some overthinkers can be neurotic. Yes, I'm going to go on to being neurotic in relation to what I'm talking about, or what we're talking about, should I say. They can be obsessive in their thinking. Did you ever hear of the lamp theory in overthinkers? They expose what darkness tries to hide, no inner light, negative. That's really interesting, Shelley. Let me read it again. You're saying, Brad, overthinkers can be neurotic. They can be obsessive in their thinking. Did you ever hear of the lamp theory in overthinkers? They expose what darkness tries to hide. Wow, because they're looking at every avenue. You're analysing everything. You're looking under all the rocks. You're looking every nook and cranny. You're looking under, seeing what's this all about. You maybe find the truth in there as well. There's positives to overthinking, of course. There's negatives as well. It depends which avenue you go down. It's definitely linked to being neurotic. Absolutely. Not always, but a lot of the time, I'd say. And they expose what darkness tries to hide, no inner light, negative. Interesting. Anyway, I'm reading the comments that are related to the topic. You go deep dives into everything, Dawn. Yes, so do I. Naturally, I've always done that. I just get on the topic and I'm all in on it. I'm just obsessed over it for a while, not forever. It helps you to learn. It helps you to learn. That overthinking, looking down every nook and cranny about whatever topic it is, can be beneficial too. Don't get me wrong. It's not always negative at all. It depends on the situation, of course. Yeah, I do deep dives, big time. Been doing it all my life, unconsciously for a lot of it, actually, if I'm honest. Not realising I actually do it, just doing it naturally, I suppose. Anyway, I'm just going through the comments a moment. Hugger saying, I do overthink things and replay scenarios in my head. For example, if they say X, Y, Z, I'm going to say ABC. I waste so much time on this. Yes. XYZ, I mean, sorry. No worries, Huggiver. Yeah. You're replaying those scenarios in your head. You're thinking, what did they mean by that? What was that, like a backhanded compliment? They said something nice and then they said something nasty afterwards. Whatever that is. And then you overthink it. And then you could beat yourself up by what you said or what you didn't say, I suppose, in relation to the scenarios. I'm just giving a rough examples here. Thanks for sharing, by the way. It's all good. My brain never stops. I have intractable insomnia. Fucking hell, Shelley. That sounds bloody... that must be tiring. Must be tiring, Shelley. How do you deal with it, is the question. I'll get onto that later. How do you deal with it? Meditation, yoga, other things maybe. Dawn saying, yes, I often go over conversations again and again. Not so much recently, but it's been a constant thing in most of my life. Yes, I do too. I've been doing it this week, if I'm honest. Been ruminating over something someone said to me. Sometimes it's a good thing though. Imagine someone's rude to you. You don't reply. You don't expect it coming. They just slap you in the face with the rudeness, right? You didn't see it coming. You're in an environment where you can't really fire back. It just isn't there, or you don't know the answer. And then you think, and then they do it again. And you're like, done me twice now. You've slapped me in the face twice. You've been rude to me. I didn't see it coming. Didn't expect it. And then you think about it, don't you? And what I do is I think, right, okay, you've done this and you've done this. There's a pattern here. I know you're going to do it again, or whoever is going to do it again. And I think, right, I've got my answer. And I think about it and ruminate it over it. I replay the scenario in my head. I try to understand where they're coming from from a psychological perspective. I don't know why, I just fucking do it. And then I think, right, okay, I'm going to have this response next time. I've got my response. And then I'm ready with the response. And then every bloody time, nearly every time, should I say, nearly every bloody time, 99% of the time, they don't come back third time because my energy's shifted, my energy's changed. My focus has changed, if you know what I mean. I've got the answer. I've got the response. And then I'm ready to go. And I think they might sense it on me or something. I don't know. But anyway. So Drong is saying, oh, it just happened. I have learned and experienced so much over the decades. I thought that was super intelligent, quite shallow at the time. I always wanted to share my information with the world. Okay. It's good to share your insights and your perspectives with the world the best way you can. Communicate those things if you can. If you're going to help people, it's a really positive thing. So I'm trying to do what I'm doing right now in my own way, or what we're doing in our own way, should I say? Not me, not just me. You guys are doing it too. And then finally, like magic, I took to writing, journaling. Yes. And that's the outlet and release to overthinking. That's really good, journaling. I think, oh, my ears just, so when you get that ring in your ears, my ears just started to ring all of a sudden just now. My left ear. I know it's to your right now, but it's my left ear. Sorry, it just started to ring there. I think Shelley journals as well, if I remember correctly, to help with that. Dawn's saying the same thing in relation to journaling. Yes, writing down your thoughts, analysing them, understanding them, putting pen to paper. I don't think you can always replicate that pen to paper thing either. So John is saying, initially it took me quite an effort to write a sentence. So it took a lot to get that first sentence out. Later, with this practice, I was able to form better sentences. Then after researching on the internet, I learned different writing techniques. That's really interesting, John. Very effective by the sounds of it. Excuse me, sorry. Shelley's saying, overthinking can also redirect you sometimes. There can be detours like a form of protection, if you know what I mean. So overthinking can also redirect you sometimes. So yeah, it could be like, it could be bringing things to light, like you mentioned kind of before, Shelley. You're overthinking something, and you're looking at every avenue. Sometimes you can find little gems throughout that deeper overthinking method that you're doing. And it can help you and protect you potentially, because you're looking, like I said, under every nook and every cranny. Maybe it can shed light on a situation and help you in situations potentially. Anyway, thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed, by the way, guys. If you value genuine conversations, if you can help get the likes up, that'd be great. It's absolutely free. Subscribing is absolutely free as well. If you like deep conversations, meaningful conversations about the world, about suffering, about narcissism, about overthinking, about whatever topics that we have on here, then feel free to subscribe. Thank you. Anyway, let me keep going. Don't say that I do that. I used to believe everyone was coming from a good place and good intentions, but I don't think that anymore. Some people are, and some people aren't on. Some people are, and some people aren't. Depends on the person, depends on the situation, depends on the perception as well. Not everyone does though, unfortunately. I wish they did. It'd be nicer, wouldn't it, if they did, but they don't. Not everyone. It's pretty therapeutic. I need to do that more as well. I would agree with the journaling. I think I'm doing it now in a way. I'm doing it verbally. I'm not all the time when I'm live. I'm doing it verbally, not with everything, but yeah, I think I'm kind of doing it verbally and exposing myself a bit here. Really, I always do. Fucking exposing myself to fuck. But anyway, it's all good. John saying there's a line from a book I read by Paul Collier. Sorry, I can't pronounce that. I think the title was Zahir. In it, he spoke of writing and the effort it took him, more so because talking is so much easier. I'd have to really get into it to compare. I think talking can come out easier, can't it? I suppose. Shelley said, in my view, it can be a personality trait, like a survival skill. You can benefit from it if It's the needle in your head that keeps moving, keeps spinning, keeps looking at every direction. Yes, absolutely. Anyway, sometimes it feels impossible to switch your brain off. Sometimes that fucking overthinking, it's going wild. There's a lot of energy behind it, and it's just spinning and spinning and spinning, thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking, and it's going sick. And you can't just go, turn it off. It just doesn't. At that moment, you can't just turn it off. I don't think so. And the difficult part is your mind thinks that it's helping you. And sometimes it is. It's thinking, what threats are there? What dangers are there? What do I need to do? Your brain's doing. And it's thinking it's helping you. And sometimes, like Shelley said, sometimes this can help you. Other times, ruminating too much, thinking too much, overthinking scenarios, letting it live rent-free in your head, depending on what the thoughts are, can cause lack of sleep, and it can hinder you. It can cause more harm than good, potentially. It believes it's protecting you. That overthinking, the mind can believe it's protecting you from making mistakes. Let me have a sip of tea. It's like an anxious mind, I suppose, to an extent. Anyway, let me keep reading the best I can. I think the brain actually processes things when you write by hand. Yeah, makes sense. Strong saying, and just when he could no longer make rent is when he finally sat down in the front of the typewriter and began typing. Divine timing, Strong. Yes, writing by hand is what? Sorry. Yes, writing by hand is better given that one doesn't have the luxury of backspace every few seconds. Also correct, can be a mess. Yeah, it can. Anyway, I'll keep going. So what do we mean by neurotic? Linking being neurotic linked to overthinking, in line with deep thinking as well. One personality trait that psychologists talk about is neuroticism. I can't say this word. Neuroticism. Neuroticism. It doesn't mean that someone's crazy. It doesn't mean that you've lost your marbles. Being neurotic or having neurotic traits. It's simply a personality trait when someone tends to experience emotions more intensely. It could be linked to emotional intelligence as well. Maybe being sensitive, being emotionally intelligent, kind of linked. I've got a question about just below, by the way, guys. Do you consider yourself an overthinker? Why or why not is the question, the pin question I've got there. And of course, I've got the poll underneath as well. I'll keep going the best I can. Shelley is saying, in my view, after a certain age, you are no longer the product of your environment. Your overthinking gets less and less, in my view. What will be. Getting older starts at a young age. Very wisely said. I'll read it again. In my view, after a certain age, you are no longer the product of your environment. No, once you've grown up, you've got your own place, you've got your stuff sorted out. You shouldn't really, I suppose, it depends on the situation, but you're not the product of your environment anymore. If you're responsible, I'd say your overthinking gets less and less if you work on it, Shelley. In my view, what will be getting older starts at an older age. Anyway, thank you for sharing. Some people never seem to grow up, unfortunately not. Dawn, high school mentality in the 40s or 50s or 60s. Dawn, it's sad. It's quite common, actually. People just stop growing. They stop working on themselves. Or some people, yeah, they just stop. It's easier. It's not the best thing to do, but they just stop. They're stunted. And it's a very ugly adult, let's say that, potentially, or a very troubled individual if you've not grown, if you've not worked on yourself, if you've not healed the best you can. I know it's not easy, though. Shelley saying, subscribe, like, and hit that. Sorry, subscribe and hit the like button and be respectful. Always. Thank you. Thank you, Shelley. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. I really appreciate the support. Thank you. Thank you. Boiling Frog, welcome in. How are you? Hope you're okay. I overthink everything. I try not to. I just can't help myself. I get it. I don't overthink everything all the time, but I do overthink some things. I don't know, it just happens on and off. Does it happen less? I think it happens less now. It helps when you know how to deal with things. Helps when you have coping mechanisms in place like journaling. I find the Wim Hof breathing really helps me. Wim Hof breathing with a little bit of meditation, exercising, walking. I know it's simple, but it helps. And just being aware of what I'm doing helps as well. Like I catch myself going, I'm doing it again. I'm overthinking. Here we go again. I'm aware of it. Once I become aware of it, it's like at least half the battle's done because I can see it for what it is. I'm aware of what I'm doing. And then even though it's still happening in real time, like you're overthinking. I'm like, shit, I'm going again. Okay, I'm aware of what I'm doing now. And then you can start to slow it down, hopefully. Hi, Sander. Good evening. How are you? Hope you're okay. John saying, actually, I was seized by what you might call have an epiphany. I had just quit alcohol and hit rock bottom. That's when I knew I had to write my heart out to the world. That's beautiful, mate, Drong. That is absolutely beautiful and amazing. Well done, mate. You had an epiphany, you quit alcohol, and then you started to write down. You started to bare your soul onto the page, to journal, to truly journal by the sounds of it. That's amazing. Look at you now. That's amazing. Thanks for sharing. Sander saying, I'm a professional overthinker, but I enjoy processing things, especially in therapy. Therapy can really, really help. Therapy is not easy at all. It's not all easy at all, and it takes time. How's it working for you, Sander? You're a professional overthinker. Sometimes you can spot problems though with overthinking. You think, shit, yeah, that could be a problem. And then you could actually prevent yourself from getting harmed or something. Oh, have I pumped the tires up? Oh, have I filled the have I done the checks on my car before I take a long journey? I know it's a simple version of it, but it's overthinking a bit. Instead of going, fuck it, I'm going to turn up in the car, off we go, and not checking things. Sometimes it can help. Everyone's saying hello to Sander. Does anyone else ever get claim XP in the left corner? I claim the hell out of it. I don't know what you mean by that. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed, by the way, guys. My name is Brad. This is Inspirational Ambivert channel. We're talking about overthinking today. We've got a poll underneath if you want to complete that and take part. It's all good. So let me keep going the best I can. So being neurotic is linked to overthinking, guys, to deep thinking. People with high neurotic traits they tend to worry more. They tend to worry more than the average person. They're more sensitive to stress. They replay conversations in their head. They take criticism personally. Taking criticism personally. Criticism can be very, 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 very hard, can't it? It's not nice. And some criticism is justified, some isn't. And it hurts. It really hurts, especially with me personally. I'm really hard on myself, right? And I've had people say stuff to me in the past, and they've been so respectful with the criticism, and the truth hurts, and they've been really truthful as well. And it's like, oh my God. It really made me really emotional. Like, oh my God, I'm so upset. But I couldn't be mad at the person because it was true what they were saying to me. I thought, fuck, I think it's shit. And that criticism can really, really hurt for people that overthink, that have neurotic type of mindset. Not everybody, but for me personally, I would say so. Expect the worst case scenarios. Does anyone ever expect the worst case fucking scenarios? I need to do that less. Anticipate positivity more. Anticipate negativity less. I'm going to say that. I'll say it again. Anticipate positivity more and anticipate negativity less. I'm saying that to myself right now because I do sometimes expect worst case scenarios because I'm overthinking. I'm deep thinking as well. I'm going down a negative loophole there, aren't I, with that thinking. Linked to being a little bit neurotic myself. I think I'm definitely in that, but I could definitely put myself in a neurotic. If you looked at the traits of being a neurotic, I would definitely be in there somewhere. Definitely. I don't know about you guys, but I am. And then that could also be linked to being neurotic can also be like you feel anxious more easily, get anxious more easily. So anyway, I'm just going to read the comments a moment related to the topic. I'll keep going the best I can. Drunk saying, yes, I get a lot of criticism from hordes of readers who didn't like what I said. I was a writer critic. I was a critique writer on Quora. Yeah, you're going to get that, aren't you? Especially if it's if you're writing a critique on a book or whatever. It's subjective, isn't it? It depends how the criticism is delivered, I suppose. If it's delivered in a respectful way, understanding way, a softer way, it's a lot nicer. But if it's a really harsh critic, and it's like another thing with being critical. I think. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud here. Some critiques you could think, is that useful to me or not? Some critique is not true critique. It's deciphering which is right, real, and what's not, what's beneficial and what's not. That's another topic. Anyway, Timmy's a cool dude. No overthinking for him. Nope. He's like, fuck that overthinking. Goes straight over his head. Like, I'm just chilling. I'm getting him a seat soon. I'll talk about it later. I'm going to get him a little bean bag. He's getting a bean bag. I'm going to order it. I keep talking about it, so I need to do it. Anyway, Boiling Frog saying, I don't know why, but my anxiety lifts when it gets to around 5 p.m. Interesting. Is it linked to diet? Is it linked to work? That's interesting, Boiling Frog. I don't know the reason for that, but thanks for sharing. Why do you think that is, Boiling Frog? Why does your anxiety lower around 5 p.m.? Do you know why? Or thanks for sharing. Santa saying, overthinking is exhausting. It can be. A good one is setting time for it in the day and then moving on from it. That's a really good solution, Sander. Going, right, okay, I'm ruminating over this shit. I'm going to give it an hour. I'm going to give myself 2 hours. Let's be generous here. I'm going to give myself 2 hours. I'm going to talk about it to fuck. I'm going to ruminate over it to fuck. And then I'm going to I'll put a lid on it. And sometimes what I imagine when I'm overthinking, I think, right, I've overthought this too much now. Thinking I've fucking covered every angle. It's fucking doing me head in now. I'm going on a loop. I go back to the start as well with the overthinking. I think, right, I imagine some balloons and I cut the strings of the balloons and I imagine them just flying off in the air. And that's all the shit and the worry. And I also I tell myself we overthink and I think, right, I've covered it. There's nothing else I can fucking think of or say or do. I'm done. I'm letting it fucking go. But to be able to do that, you need to be aware that you're actually doing it in the first place. And that doesn't always occur. Anyway. Sanders then saying, Shelley, LOL, I seem to think something magical will happen if I claim it. What are you on about claiming what, Sander? I don't know. John saying it was really therapeutic. As such, I became a better writer and was overly critical at times, and eventually I was cured. To try to get the negativity out, you don't block it, you release it all to the world, you let it go. Yes, Strong. Beautifully said, by the way. Thank you. Sander's interested with what Boiling Frog has just mentioned with regards to feeling better at 5 p.m. Anyway, with regards to anxiety. Anyway, Sander's saying, like and subscribe, people. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. I really appreciate you all, by the way. If you value conversations that like this, genuine conversations, real conversations, thought-provoking conversations, deeper conversations, then subscribe. You'll see more of it. I'm trying to make sense in a world that doesn't always make sense. I'm trying to make sense in a world that's lost its way sometimes. It feels a bit twisted and feels a bit weird. I'm trying to think deeper, trying to make sense, trying to be meaningful, trying to be useful, trying to help people, genuinely trying to fucking help people. I won't be able to help everyone with everything. Will I fuck? That'd be a lie, wouldn't it? How the fuck can I do that? But I can at least listen to people and I can try to understand them. A problem shared is a problem half sometimes, isn't it? I can at least listen to people. That's the least I can do. Anyway, Drunk said, through writing, of course, because it requires skills that you learn over time. Interesting. Boiling Frog can't explain why he feels like anxious at 5 p.m. I don't know, mate. I wish I had the answer, but I don't right now. Years ago, I used to to think I'd run someone over and actually retracted my route to check on it a couple of times. Wow, that's anxiety, that, I'd say, Dawn. Overthinking as well. That's really, yeah, that's when it can get a bit, I don't know, that's being very cautious and very considerate, I suppose. The last thing you want to do is run somebody over, but you even drive to the place where you think you're going to do it. Yeah. Thanks for sharing. Shelley saying, overthinking can be positive too. Yes, it's not all bad. Thank you, Shelley, for giving the other side. Yes, it can keep you on your toes. Yeah. I suppose in relation to what Dawn was saying, she was checking the road where she was overthinking. She was overthinking she's going to run someone over, and she's actually going to check the road to make sure it's safe, or to watch out, try and experience it, to try and prevent herself from doing that. In relation to, it can be, then way that's a positive, intention, isn't it? In my view, we're all conditioned to overthink. Problem solving, situational awareness, I suppose, as well, linked to that in a way. It can wear you out, though, the overthinking. Absolutely. Absolutely. Boiling Frog says, it's like I'm constantly waiting for something bad to happen, even when things are going okay. Yep. Anticipating negativity. Yep. Or there's that one. It's like everything's going really fucking well. And you're thinking, this isn't going to fucking last. It's getting too good, this. I'm hitting home runs now. When's it going to end? When's my run going to end? Kind of thinking. Stone saying, I always think everyone's going to die. If I love something or someone, I'm constantly expecting them to die. Oh, sorry. That must be very scary, by the way. That's very, like, health anxiety related, maybe. That's scary, isn't it? That's scary. Sanders on the phone with her dad listening about it. Right, okay. Hope he's okay. It's that endless loop that this overthinking can bring us down, isn't it? Absolutely. One moment, sorry. So how it affects our daily life. Sorry, anyway, one moment. I think it's very common, like you've already mentioned this. It's very common. It's something that many people experience to different degrees in their own way. We're all different. We're all wired up differently. We all have different ways of thinking, of course. Not one's better than the other. It's just different, I'd say. Deep thinking. Let's think about that. You can deeply think about situations, analyze conversations, anticipate problems, and reflect situations more than the average person. Anyway, how it can affect your daily life. Do I go with this option or do I go with that option? And sometimes you can think that's being indecisive. And yeah, I get it. It sounds indecisive when you have difficulty making problems. That would be indecisive, wouldn't it? But sometimes it's more of you're looking at every angle of each decision, how it's going to affect you deeply. And you're thinking, oh, if I go with this option, it'll do X, Y, Z. And if I go with this other option, it'll do X, Y, Z. And then you're overthinking it. But before you know it, time's ticking and you've not made a decision. Have I done this? Yes. Will I do it again? Fucking right, I'll do it again. I'll do that, definitely. Trouble sleeping because your brain won't stop. That's when it's more of a problem. The brain is just not switching off. That's when it's going into overtime. Or sometimes you'll have a really good day, no problems at all. Everything's been peachy fucking creamy all day. It's like, great day. You lie down in bed and you finally stop. And then the thoughts start flooding in because it's like, oh, you've been too busy to think about anything today, haven't you, Brad? Yeah, I have. Right, here we go, dickhead. Here's all your thoughts. I'm just going to replay everything throughout the day. It's like, oh, shit. Here we go. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Led there like a dickhead. Shit, I've got to be up in 2 hours. I've not slept. It's not a good day out. Anyway, let me have a sip of tea. Oh, God. 1 second, sorry. Constant second guessing yourself, linked to what I've just said. Second guessing this, second guessing that. Feeling mentally exhausted. It's going to happen, especially if you're not getting sleep. What I've mentioned, these are the effects that overthinking can have. Let me go back to the comments a moment. I'm reading comments that are related to the topic. John saying these days I journal on Medium, but off late. I began writing my books. 2 years on, I'm a better writer, especially if you're doing it all the time. However, the main positive aspect is that I'm able to process my thoughts seamlessly. You've done a lot of work there by the sounds of it, John. You've done journaling on steroids, mate. Really have. That's that determination, that continuity, isn't it? That you've achieved, that you've applied, should I say. Dawn saying, if I make a decision about where we should go or which road to take, I expect us to crash or be attacked because I made the decision. Bloody hell, Dawn. That sounds really scary. Does sound scary. I don't know if that's linked to anxiety. Obviously anxiety, isn't it? That I'd say I don't know what you think on that one. How do you overcome it? How do you overcome that? How do you manage that? Is the question as well. John saying, so finally I'm able to choose my words without blowing my top and going into mumbo jumbo mode. You know, to manage your thoughts via the journaling. Jasper, yes, I've got a jelly cat, mate. I am a full grown man. I'm 43 years old and I've got Timmy with me and I'm completely okay with that. It's all good. Jasper knows what it is. Don't overthink, mate. Just don't do it. Yeah, it'd be nice just to go, do you know what? Are you overthinking? Just don't overthink, mate. All right. Sound, I won't then. Solution solved. Easy peasy. I don't think it's that easy, mate, for some people. Some people can do that, Jasper. And that's good for them. Don't overthink. Okay, I won't do. The end. That'd be like a really easy solution to everything, wouldn't it? But I don't think it works like that. It doesn't always work that way, everybody. You can't just switch it off. It's just there, if you know what I mean. I don't know if you know what I mean, but if you don't have or you don't experience overthinking, then you're good. If it's not a problem to you, you're good, you're golden. But a lot of people do. A lot of people do, and that's what we're talking about today. Anyway, Boiling Frog is saying, no, I can't explain why. Maybe my brain is winding down, overthinking throughout the day. Maybe. Is it when you finish work, Boiling Frog? Maybe. Brad, it's so nice to come in here and chat about life. It is, and thank you. That's what this space is for, amongst other things, Strong. Yeah. And to think a bit deeper on things, understand things, work through things, and collective consciousness with regards to that as well. Meaning, obviously, you know, that is fucking everyone having their own perspectives and looking at other things and figuring things out. That's what it's all about. It's me talking, of course, out loud, but it's you guys talking as well on there. Great haircut. It's bald. Do you know what? I was talking about this straight swerver. I was thinking about this today. I drove past the barbers, and do you know what I thought? Do you know what? I know it's cognitive dissonance in a way, this, but I thought to myself, I'm really glad that I don't have to get my haircut anymore because I've not got any. And I'm thinking it's so much easier. I just shave my own head. I just go, and that's it. And it's like, so easy. And I like it. It's good. I know I've no choice because I'm gone bald, but it's just being at peace and accepting and loving myself as I am. And it's fucking good. I'm thinking, thank fuck I don't have to go to barbers every week or every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks and wait in a queue and sit there. No, I don't have that problem because I don't have any hair. No hairs, no problems, mate. Anyway, that's my perspective. The retired Boiling Frog. Do you keep yourself busy? Is a question. Well, you can know things and not have one, but this guy was playing with a jelly cat. I love Timmy. He's a great little mascot that I have. Timmy says hi. Love and respect, Jasper. And that's that, really. Fair enough. That's that. My name's Brad, by the way. Shelley's saying, overthinking can be the worst version of ourselves. I think it's buried under habits you can't always change. You're thinking the worst time is when you are tired. Your mind has access to it. Yes, fucking yes. I'd say to that, Shelley. I get it. And I've been tired. I feel a bit more energized now because I'm talking to you guys. It wakes me up a bit. maybe it's a bit of stress or whatever that I get from talking, but I enjoy it. I'm just dimming the lights a little bit. It's a little bit off. What was I going to say then? But tiredness, it really can expose your weaknesses a lot more. Well, it does with me. I feel a lot more exposed when fatigued, let's say. Strong saying, Brad, though I'll say you have a mild temper, of course you keep it in check. Perhaps because you're live streaming, it's okay, we're all human. I do generally have a mild, what's it called, temper. It takes a lot to piss me off. I do get upset sometimes, but of course I'm human. I get angry sometimes, but I have got a mild temper most of the time. That's just genuinely me. Yeah, it takes a lot to piss me off. And that helps me doing this because I get people being rude to me sometimes. Of course, they're projecting a lot of the time, or whatever it is they're coming from. Who knows? Who gives a fuck? But yeah. But do I get upset sometimes? Yes, I do. Of course, I do. I'm human, but most of the time I don't get angry. I don't like getting angry. And when I do, it's short-lived. Anyway, Boiling Frog saying have to go now. Goodbye, Boiling Frog. Thanks for sharing. No worries. Goodbye. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, mate. Am I staying up to watch England? Yes, mate, Jasper. Fucking right I am. Am I going to stay up? Yes. I'm not working tomorrow. So I am going to watch England play Mexico. It'll be very interesting because it's going to be a tough match, I think. But I'm going to watch it, yes. Don't like the sunlight at the moment. But anyway, let's keep going. John saying, I'll say overall, you're a typical polite British gentleman, just like we see in the movies. I don't know if I'm the person you see in the movies, mate. I'll take it as a compliment, though. Thank you. Hi, Tanner. Welcome in, mate. How's it going? So let me keep going, guys. A little bit on topic. I'll go back to the top comments in a moment. How can this overthinking affect your life? I've said feeling mentally exhausted. Feeling absolutely mentally exhausted, especially if you're just overthinking all the time. All your energy is piss. Your thoughts require energy, of course. And if you're overthinking, it could be a waste of your energy and it can leave you feeling mentally exhausted potentially, especially if you're not sleeping. You can miss opportunities because you're waiting for certainty. You're waiting for that perfect moment. And when's a perfect moment? Never. When I do this, sometimes I'll make a video and I'll just make it. I'll have like 30 minutes to make a video, right? Or less time. Or I just go, right, I've got 30 minutes and I'll do my best. And then I just go, off it goes. Send it. Fuck it. And I know it's not perfect. I've done some videos recently that are far from perfect, but I sent them anyway. But you can miss opportunities. You're overthinking, you're overanalyzing. You can think, oh, this is not right. That's not right. Second guessing yourself, therefore missing opportunities. You can become your own harshest critic. I am definitely that. I'm definitely in that box. With regards to being my own harshest critic. Anyway, I'll keep going. Sometimes you don't enjoy the present because you're worrying about the future. Yep, you're missing on the present moment. If you're overthinking all the time, you're worried about the past, you're worried about the future. You're anticipating negativity from the future or positivity, who knows? But you're missing the present moment, which is now, which is where we are right now in the present moment. Always looking at the next thing, like a dog chasing its tail, instead of appreciating what you have now. I think everyone's guilty of this one at some point. Anyway, Shelley's saying, overthinkers, overreactors, they can be both physically exhausting. You will be molded into both. Either one has no loyalty to the other, if you know what I mean. Overthinkers and overreactors. So overreacting is like a knee-jerk emotional reactions sometimes, isn't it? Angry reactions will be related to that, maybe. You'll be molded into both. Either one has no loyalty to the other, if you know what I mean. Yeah, they both don't always go together. They might do with some people, though. Is it a malady of urbanism, overthinking? Interesting. Valhalla, show us them calcium cannons. What the hell's a calcium cannon, mate? I'm not showing you my calcium cannons because I don't even know what they are. It's a bit weird, that, but it's different. 10 out of 10 for originality there, Valhalla. I've never heard that one before. Shelley said it's like the Matrix, like a simulation. Even the deepest minds need a rest. Yes. Let things be. Just be. Just be present. Listening to the birds. Meditating. Calmly, let's say. Dawn saying, partly anxiety, but I think it was from my dad. Always saying, now look what happened all... Sorry, let me start again. Partly anxiety, but I think it was from my dad. Always saying, now look what happened. All because Dawn wanted to do this, or all because Dawn wanted to do that. Whatever it was. Yep. That's going to lead to anxiety. Like, you're not good enough. Like, you're always failing. Like, there's always... well, no matter what you do, you're doomed if you do, you're doomed if you don't, kind of thinking. You're always thinking you're getting things wrong. So it's led to you having those thoughts and behaviors linked to those thoughts in your adult life, because that's what you were brought up with. That became your normal, always doing something wrong all the time, even though you weren't doing anything wrong all the time, of course. That does not sound pleasant at all, to say the least, does it? Anyway, Shelley saying, Dawn, that could be it, but it would be stress. God help you. Very kind of you say. I don't know what's funny. I've lost my thoughts with that. John saying, yes, you see, ever since the mid-90s, urbanism, as we know it, isn't normal. People are rushing to get to work only to sit in another cubicle. Then they rush back, eat, watch TV, and sleep. 1000% wrong. See it on a Sunday sometimes. People driving really fast on like a residential area. I'm thinking, what are you doing? Why are you rushing? Why are you driving so fast? Like stupidly fast, I mean. Over the speed limit fast. Dangerously fast. Thinking, have they got like a contract they're trying to sign, $1 million contracts? No, they fuck. And they're just rushing. It's a rat race kind of thing, Drong, that you're saying there with the urbanism. People always on the go. Always do, rush, 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 do. Don't stop, don't stop. Yes, it's a consequence of the modern age that we live in. Timmy is the boss. Timmy's lovely, absolutely lovely. And he says hi to everybody. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. Thank you, Shelley. Thank you. Kaja is saying, I love your hair. Thank you. I'll take that, mate. It's all good. Anyway, let me just have a sip of tea. I'm doing the best I can, as always. One moment. I'll just have a little. So yeah, have I done this in my life? This whole overthinking thing. Yes, I have. I've done it. I think I've had times in my life where I've been at work. This is years ago, this happened. And there was someone that was rude to me. He was cocky, arrogant prick, whoever I was working with. He was just a piss-taking, arrogant prick, basically. And he said a few things that were a bit rude to me. And I didn't say anything back because I wasn't expecting it. And I went home and I was really upset. I was pissed off. And I was overthinking it and overthinking it and overthinking it. And this person probably didn't give a fuck, probably slept very well after it. But I was overthinking it, losing sleep. And I just couldn't stop. I just couldn't stop. It just kept going and going and going, and I just didn't know how to stop it. And yeah, bit of a boring story, but there you go. There you go. But your mind can keep analysing those situations. Sorry, one moment. Even when things go really well, life's going really well, but the brain always goes, oh, but what if this? Oh, what if that? Kind of thinking. Am I still learning to manage this? Absolutely. Anyway, let me keep going. I'll type something in a moment. Let me read the comments. Yes, as we grow older, we become better human beings. Hopefully, John. Hopefully. Not always. Sometimes. You are a genuine... Sorry, let me read again. Yes, as we grow older, we become better human beings. You are a genuine person. Though I wouldn't want to pick a fight with you on the street. I'd be hospitalised. No, I would never want to fight anybody, mate. Thank you for your kind words. No. I hate fighting. I can fight, but I hate it. I hate it. I really do. Not saying I'm a tough person. I'm not really. I'm not, honestly. I can do it, but I don't like doing it. I don't like it. I'd rather avoid it if I can. There's a lot of bad outcomes that are fighting. There's a lot of bad outcomes. So many bad outcomes that can occur. Anyway, you could win the fight. You knock them out. Well done. You're in jail, dickhead. Or you've killed them, maybe. Or they beat you up. Or you get really seriously injured. Or they've got a knife. Or they've got friends. Or there's so many scenarios that can happen. Not many of it's a good outcome for yourself. Anyway, that's another topic in a way. John saying, which is okay, since the bill will be on you. I'll check into the hospital you work. That's funny, mate. That's funny. Get myself a nice general checkup while the nurses patch up my black eye. Yeah, it'd be worth it, John. We'll sort you out with that. Anyway, that's funny. Shelley's saying overthinking can be a superpower. You can normalize things. If you protect your mental health, your time and standards, that can be a kind of superpower in a positive way. Yeah, if it's done in a channeled way. You're looking at, if you're overthinking as well, you could walk into a room and you've got emotional intelligence, you could spot who's who in the room really quickly. Situational awareness. And not just spotting who's who, I notice things, I notice traits in people, subtle micro aggressions in people's faces, people's true intentions. I can kind of like pick up on the energy of people and know if someone's coming from a good place or they're a bit malicious or they're being covert with the maliciousness. Generally tend to find it. I'm generally trying to have my emotional intelligence and my overthinking, my deep thinking can help me decipher who's healthy and safe and who's dodgy, who's not to be trusted. And that comes with age and intuition and trusting your intuition. That's where it can be a really positive thing as well, in line with what Shelley's just shared. It can be a superpower in a way. Yeah. If it's managed well. And that's what we're going to talk about in a moment, how to manage this overthinking, how to try and, you might not be able to stop it, how to channel it, how to utilize it into a superpower, into using it for your advantage instead of a disadvantage. Anyway, let me read what Shelley said. Sorry, I've gone off on a tangent. Shelley said, overthinking can be a superpower. You can normalize things if you protect your mental health, your time and standards. That can be a kind of superpower in a positive way. Thanks for giving a positive spin on that. Meditation can help with overthinking. And obviously, if you're in an overthinking moment and it's spiraling out of control, and if the overthinking has emotion powering it as well, it's much harder to slow down. And if you start the meditation, that overthinking still be going, but meditation can help you slow it down. I think deep breathing can help. I do the Wim Hof breathing. 30 breaths in, and then I hold my breath for 2 minutes approximately on average. I hold my breath in for 2 minutes, and then I do another 30 rounds of breathing in and out, and then I hold my breath again. After 30 breaths in, then I hold my breath, and then it helps me to meditate a little bit, and it helps me to just calm myself down a bit, oxygenating the body. That's just one method. Yoga can help, of course. I used to think yoga was easy. Was I wrong? Yes. It's fucking really difficult. Well, it is for me, because I'm not very flexible. It's meant to be really good for you. I need to do more of it. But yoga can help with this overthinking. Going for walks. Amazing. Nice, calm walk in nature. Listening to the birds. Thinking about, oh, look at that tree over there. That's a nice tree. Appreciating the nature. Appreciating your surroundings. Listening to the birds. Or the sea, or the wind hitting the trees and the leaves rustling. That kind of thing can like stop you from slow down that overthinking, because you're thinking about something and appreciating the now more, aren't you? You're appreciating the nowness of the bird singing or whatever it is. I think it can help. Exercise, whatever that is, walking, swimming, cycling, doesn't matter what it is. Moving, keeping active can help. As Drong was saying very well before, journaling those thoughts. Drong covered that very, very well. He's done that for years, putting those words down on paper, articulating them, then reading them again, going, why have I thought that? Where am I going with this? Why am I doing this? Understanding what your thoughts are, deciphering them, finding solutions to those thoughts. Where are these thoughts leading me? This is emotional intelligence to fuck, basically. And journaling can be very, very, very powerful. Another way is talking things through, man. Problem shared is problem halved. You're worried about something. You're upset by something. You've got a trusted friend. You can vent. You can tell them. You say, right, can I have 20 minutes of your time? I wanted to talk about this. Talk to them. Tell them your problems. Talking things through can really help if it's with the right person. If it's with the wrong person, that's another story. If it's a malicious person who's not really your friend, then they might use your thoughts against you. But that would be another story. But if you get a really kind, genuine person who cares about you, they're going to listen to you. Problem shows the problem halved, basically, to an extent. Accepting that uncertainty is part of life. Oh my God, yeah. Who knows what the next 10 years will bring, the next year will bring. My life has changed so much. I'm sure you guys that are watching, your lives have changed a lot as well in the time that you've been alive, let's say. Let me have a sip of tea. Yes, talking things through. I've gone with that. Accepting that uncertainty is part of life, man. It fucking is, mate. It fucking is. Here today, gone tomorrow. Tomorrow's not promised to anyone. Who knows? Things are changing all the time. And you might not like those changes. You might not see them coming. Life is a motherfucker as well, as I'm sure some of you know. One little click of the fingers and boom, something's changed. But it's accepting that uncertainty, being at peace with that fact that we don't really truly, we try and put ourselves in the best positions we can in life. We set ourselves up as well as we can via dieting, via eating, via therapy, via whatever. We try to hopefully put ourselves in the best position we can to be successful. No matter what that is, but there is uncertainty in life, absolutely. Reminding yourself that not every thought deserves my attention. Not every thought deserves your attention. Sometimes thinking, is that thought useful? Am I overthinking about a load of fucking shit that I can't control? This dickhead at work doesn't like me. They fucking hate you for whatever reason. You're not doing anything wrong to them, but they hate you anyway. And you're really gutted about it because you thought, oh, I like being liked. It's nice. It's nice to be liked. Of course it fucking is. But this person just doesn't like you. They feel threatened by you. I don't know the reason, but they just fucking don't like you. It might be my bald head. Who knows? And do you know what? I'm thinking about it too much, for example, and there's nothing I can fucking do about it. If you don't like me, you don't like me. That's okay. Or some people come on here and they come on here for a while and they get engaged or whatever, and then they stop coming. They stop coming. And that's their choice. That's their autonomy. It's nothing personal. They might get bored of what I'm talking about. They might just want to do something else. That's okay. That's okay. Can I control that? No. Do I expect people to come back? No. I'm grateful for people coming back. I'm grateful for people contributing and being here. It makes it work massively. But people come and go sometimes. And that's just how it is. That's just how it is. And if I thought about that too much and got worried about that too much, I've been wasting my energy and my thoughts on it because I can't control what you do or what that person does. I don't have control over that. And nor should I. Nor should I. And nor should I even try to, because everyone's got their own lives and their own shit to deal with, their own choices. And we only get so much time in this world, don't we? We get so much fucking time and people just choose what they want to do. Anyway. Sorry, I'm going on. Jong is saying, sorry, guys. Jong is saying, I have a friend who's just like you. It's evident in the way he talks. He's overly apologetic to the point that he can't finish a sentence. Swell chap. Thanks, Jong. That's very kind of you. Yes, I do apologize a lot. I do apologize a lot. You've hit the nail on the head. I think that's linked to being a people pleaser in a way, mate. And something that a habit that I've built up over the years, Jong. something that maybe I might need to work on a little bit, I'd say. But I'm not coming from a bad place with it at all, am I, folk? I'm not saying that you're saying that. I know I'm overthinking that. Oh, no. But you've hit the nail on the head, mate. I do that. It's true. Anyway, Brad, that was terrible, awful. God bless you. It shouldn't happen. Look at you now, Brad. Oh, thanks, Shelley. Look at you now too. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm saying, I think Brad's pretty dangerous though, and I'm in a fight. Yeah, but I don't like it. Don't like it. I probably bet it when I was younger, Sander, at that. Don't like it. The best, the worst, the biggest fights you have are the ones in your head. Anyway, Hyman saying, why are you shaking? I'm not shaking. Are you using the power of suggestion there? I'm not shaking. I'm nice and calm. There's no shakes. Let's look at my hand. There's no shakes on that hand. There's no shakes on this hand. We're calm and I'm steady. How are you? No shakies here, mate. Fuck knows what you mean by that. You're using the power of suggestion there. Maybe. That's what people do. They use the power of suggestion. Oh, what are you doing that for? Look at you. You look ill. Bit nasty. Kind of thinking. Never underestimate the power of suggestion. Never underestimate the power of suggestion. Ever, ever, ever. And people sometimes come at you with those things. You've got to be aware of. If you know yourself, you're okay. But anyway. My Jedi psychic abilities can distance thousands of miles away. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. Sense danger, yes. Funny. Meditation's great, yes. Shelley saying, I agree, and yoga is brilliant and it works. You feel great afterwards in exercise, yes. Helps with the overthinking. Also, what helps with me with overthinking is doing. When I know I've done my best, I've done everything I can, I think, fucking hell, I couldn't have done any more. And then I give myself a pat on the back, go, do you know what, Brad? I've fucking done, I've covered every angle here. I can't fucking do any more. It stops me overthinking. Stops it, slows it down. I'm more at peace. I'm like, I'm done. It's all good. Sandra's got a therapist, yes. Go out on a regular basis. You do really, really well. Been very, very disciplined with that. Massively. Journaling is great. Talking things through also. Yes, it is. To help with the overthinking. Yes. You do push-ups, 40 push-ups, man, and writing the few reviews I received were encouraging. So you see, it's the little things that can make a positive impact. Yeah, doing those press-ups, exerting that energy, using that energy, that then releases happy hormones in the brain, doesn't it? I forgot the hormones now. But sorry, it's not doesn't matter. Happy hormones are released when you do the exercise. I forgot what the hormones are called. Is it serotonin? Dopamine. You get a good, healthy dopamine kick from exercising. It makes you feel good. Helps with the overthinking. It's the little things that build up that help alleviate that overthinking too. Doing, moving, fucking being active. Using your body, using your energy in a positive way is going to help with that overthinking. Anyway, we'll keep going. We all live in a dimensional world, yes, but your mind doesn't have to be. The mind is very powerful. You can achieve a lot with the mind. But if you leave it unchecked, it'll rule you. Don't let it fucking rule you. Don't be a slave to the mind. You be the master of the mind is the fucking thinking. Master it. Don't let me be a slave to it. John saying, Brad, you see, that's the way to deal with negativity and criticism. Laugh off what you can or just ignore them. Truth is, there's no telling who doesn't like you the moment you leave the front door. No, there isn't. You don't know the fuck. People don't like you for whatever the fuck reason, man. You can't be like a friend to everyone. It's a friend to fucking no one as well. You need to stand for things sometimes. And if you stand for nothing, what are you doing? It's good to stand for something. And if you stand for something, people might not agree with you. And they might not like you because you stand for something sometimes, whatever. It's okay. If you stand for something, that's fine. But me personally, if someone doesn't agree with me and they're respectful, I'll go, all right, sound, I'll meet you halfway. I try to understand them. I go, what do you mean by that? Why do you think that? Why does that work for you? And if you're open-minded enough, you go, all right, you don't agree with what I'm saying, but you're not a bad person. Just because you disagree with someone doesn't mean you should fall out with them, does it? In my opinion. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent here. But there is, going back to, the fact is, not everyone's going to fucking like you. They're not. So people get very bent out of shape about that, especially if you're seeking external validation too much. If you're seeking that external validation, then you're going to be more affected by people not liking you. If you've got enough internal validation, like I'm my own cheerleader, I'm backing myself up, I know I'm good, I'm sound, man. You're not asked if someone doesn't like you as much. Anyway, thank you, Sander, for the support. You didn't need to do that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sander. I appreciate that. I'm going to pin that. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. Thanks everyone else too, of course. Thank you, Sander. Oh, that's brilliant. Lovely. Thanks. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. If you value genuine conversations like this, then just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It's absolutely free. I'm live on Friday evenings, Monday evenings, and Sunday evenings like today. So Sunday, Monday, and Friday evenings around 7, 8 p.m.-ish. I go live from them. Anyway. Welcome back, Boiling Frog. I've just read your comment. So I'm saying I care about being liked less and less as we get older. 1000%. It's nice, but not crucial for me. Respect is authenticity, is what I value more, 100%. Yeah. Authenticity. Respect. Fuck being liked all the time. You shouldn't sacrifice being liked for your own self-respect either. So imagine someone who likes putting you down, having a laugh at your expense. They like taking the piss out of you. They like you when you accept that. They like that version of you. They fucking think that's great. Nice one. They think it's really good. I really like it when I can take the piss out of you. That's great. But you've no self-respect then, have you? Because you're allowing them to take the piss out of you. You're allowing them to put you down. You're allowing them to belittle you. You're allowing them to disrespect you just because you want to be liked. Don't sacrifice that, I think. Sandy's saying like and subscribe, people. It's 100% free. 1000%. Thank you. He does. Yes, Sander. He needs a comfy chair. I'm going to get him a little bean bag. A blue bean bag for him to sit on. I'm going to order it. I need to order it. I'm going to measure him. I'm going to get it done. He's getting a fucking bean bag at last. I've been talking about it for 3 months, for God's sake. I think it's time I pulled my finger out my ass and got the job done and got him a bean bag. He's like, it's about time. He's sick of sitting on books. So, John saying, and so mentally, I imagine that I'm a politician. I want to put myself in a We need to make to be comfortable. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Anyway, I will be getting him I'm getting him something. Don't worry. I'm going to sort it. And so mentally, I imagine that I'm a politician. If I were to put myself in a politician's shoes, I realize it's a tough life being one. Thick skin is the beginning, and eventually it becomes second nature. Yeah. Like water off a duck's back. Strong in a nutshell. Shelley's saying you'll never move the clouds in your head once it doesn't go into a storm. And when it does, straight out with the dogs, walk it off and eating properly. Less is more. Less is more. You'll never move the clouds in your head if it doesn't go into a storm, if it doesn't face adversity. Absolutely. Anyway, guys. I'm going to end the poll. There's the poll ended. I'll go through that in a moment. Drunk saying, Sander, I agree. Eventually, it's only the people you really care about that can hurt one's feelings, yes, because they've got access to your inner world and you have love for them and respect for them. Therefore, you're more vulnerable. It's like if you get in a relationship with someone wrong and they show love to you, you show love to them. You're allowing. You put walls up, don't you? Usually, we have walls up to protect ourselves. But when you let somebody in, you're more. They have access to you. The walls have been taken down. But that's when the love can come in, but also when the hurt can occur. When you can get hurt, for example. Sorry, as for the rest of the world, just pretend you're the Iron Lady. Yeah. John saying, someday I might give you a token of my appreciation. Unfortunately, you know, I'm going through a brutal stage in life. John, no pressure, man. No pressure. It's all good. It's all good. Brian Frog says, always thinking I've said the wrong thing to people when I'm in conversation. Yeah, I've done that, mate. If I bump into them again and they're a little standoffish, I always presume that's something that I've said. Oh my God, that's a really good example. It's a really good example of overthinking. Really is. You feel like you've said the wrong thing, and then you once again they're a little bit standoffish, and they might not be standoffish because of what you're thinking about, but you see, kind of looking for it, aren't you? You're kind of out over-analyzing it, and you're presuming, for instance. Anyway, sorry guys, I'm gonna have a sip of water. So I did a poll. 63% said they consider themselves an overthinker. 24% said not at all. 13% said sometimes, and 0% said really. That's the end of the poll, by the way. I'm going to be going to open chat in a moment. By the frog saying, same here, mate. I should shave my own head. And that's it. Yeah. Shelley saying, Boiling Frog, I'm the same. Don't worry about it. If they know you and if they are standoffish, it's on them. Don't worry about them. Yeah. If they're standoffish, that's their shit to deal with, not yours. Easy said than done, but I think Shelley's right with that. I'd agree with Shelley on that, should I say. John saying, Brad, I think a few jokes are okay. It's when you get too frequent and personal is when I get mad. But now, since I'm in Trump mode, I couldn't care less. MAGA, greater, better, stronger, and safer. Shit. I think jokes can be a good thing sometimes. It's good to laugh. It makes people feel good. It makes people feel connected. If it's taken in good, if it's taken lightheartedly, if it's not overdone, if there's no malice behind the jokes, and if you're joking with someone and they're joking with you and it's mutual and you're having laughs, it's all good. I think it's only bad when if someone got upset. If I was joking with someone and they got upset, I'd probably stop. I'd go, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. But I think sometimes jokes can be a good thing. Depends on the context, of course. Boy the Frog's agreeing with Shelley there. Right, guys, I am done with the topic. I'm going to, I'm going to open. 1 minute. Oh, thanks. That's amazing. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, guys, so I'm just going to we're going to open chat now. Enough on that topic. If you want to bring the topic up again about overthinking, you're absolutely free to do so, of course. I'll go to all comments read. One moment. I'm just typing something in. There we go. Starting Q&A. 1 moment, guys. Let me just lower that down. 1 moment. Sorry, guys. I'm being an absolute numpty with this. An idiot with this, should I say. There we go. It's not very straight, that. I'm being a perfectionist. That's not very perfect. We're going to open chat. All comments will be read out loud, guys. We're going to chill for a bit. Okay. Stan Pauling. Stan Pauling, that's not very nice. I'm not reading that. Anyway, Sunshine. Hello, hello, Sunshine. Nice to meet you. My name is Brad. This is the Inspirational Ambivert channel. Sub and like. Thank you, Sunshine. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's very kind of you, by the way. And nice to meet you, by the way. Shelley's saying Timmy wants a scooter for the summer and ice creams for the heat wave next week. A scooter. So I'm getting him a seat. Honestly, I'm getting him a bean bag for underneath his for him to sit on. Might sound like a saddle right now, but I'm doing it. I don't know about the scooter. We'll have to look into it. He says, thank you, Shelley. It's a great idea. He says, scooter with the ice creams. He wants them all at the same time, he said. Sanders saying he definitely needs a scooter. Fuck's sake. I don't know how much they cost or where to buy Timmy the Turtle Jellycat plushie scooters from, but if anyone knows, let me know. John saying open chat is what we call question hour in our political system. That's when pandemonium breaks out in our state assembly. Pandemonium may occur on here, potentially, depending on the conversations that I had. I like to keep it respectful, though, always. Sometimes the conversations will go off on a tangent. It's a collective consciousness, and that can be interesting or whatever. It depends which way you look at it. But we keep it respectful, of course. Always respectful. Shall I say Sunshine? Hello. Thank you for the sub. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you. How's life in Canada? Whereabouts in Canada are you from? Are you interested? Oh, God, they got knocked out of the World Cup, didn't they, with the football? Are you interested in the World Cup? Is it a big thing in Canada, the World Cup, the football? I know it's not your main sport. I don't think it is anyway. Forgive me if I'm wrong, by the way. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sanders agreeing with the scooter for Timmy. Well, Timmy's going to love that, isn't he? Shelley says, Canadian, very nice, Sunshine. Sanders saying hello to Sunshine. Sunshine says, thank you. Namaste. Thank you. Sunshine saying, hey, Sander, Brazil. Yeah. One moment. Let me have a sip of this. Sander could do with a scooter. Sander, I could do with a scooter myself. So Shelley's interested in the scooter. What am I drinking? This is a smoothie. It has banana in it. It has blueberry in it. It has strawberry in it. I don't know what else, but it tastes really nice. That's what I'm drinking. All right, Brazil team, they're good. They're playing Norway, aren't they, Sunshine? Brazil have always been good at football, for as long as I remember. They're really, really good. Strong saying, big difference between UK and the US. I have a Canadian friend who's also really polite. Yes, I think stereotypically, not that I don't think I've ever met a Canadian person in person, but they tend to be very polite. They're stereotypically polite, should I say. I like that, though. I think that's a good thing. I think we need more. I think we need more politeness. I like being polite myself. I'm not polite all the time because I'm human, of course. I'm not always perfect, but I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. There's nectarines, honey, yogurt, Brad. That's what Sanders made me. Thanks. Cheers. It tastes really good. It's full of fruit. Happy days. I've been tired today, so I appreciate it. I know it's got fructose in it, it's just sugars, but at least it has some benefits as well. Portugal too. I think they were very lucky, Sunshine, against Croatia. They were very lucky. So Shelley's like, do you know what, Brad? I can't wait for this football to be over. And Shelley, I understand why. I get it. I'm watching it and enjoying it, but I get you. I get you. And a lot of people would agree with you. They would. Sandra loves the World Cup. I enjoy it too. But not everybody does. Not everybody does. It sounds like a nice healthy drink. Yes, it is. Strawberries, bananas, blueberries, nectarine. Yes, stereotypically, there's always a one-offs, but they're going down Shit's Creek anyway. What do you mean by that, John? What do you mean by the going down Shit's Creek? I don't know what you mean. DCI London. Hi, DCI London. Mexico win 2-0. They might do, mate. I hope they don't. But DCI London, in relation to your prediction, I would say, one, it's 2,000 feet above sea level. So the English players won't be used to the air will be thinner. They will not be used to it as much as the Mexican players. And also, it's in Mexico at their national stadium, I think. And those Mexicans are going to be, it's going to be a melting pot. They're going to be fanatical. They're going to be home advantage, basically. So you could be right, mate, but I hope you're wrong. I hope you're wrong, DCL London, but you could be right. Who knows? Yeah, it's the new T-shirt. It's lovely. It's lovely, yeah. I've treated myself, Shelley, for a change. I've treated myself. Bought myself some new shorts, new trousers, and a new T-shirt. It's Through Dark. It's really nice. Thanks. Thank you, by the way. Oh, you mean this Canadian stereotypical politeness? Yes. I think it's lovely. I think it's really good. I think the world needs more of it. Anyway, guys, let me just slow down a minute. DCI London saying you are correct with your stats. I've changed my username from DCI Sniff to London in case you didn't remember. I didn't know. Well, welcome back, mate. How are you? Hope you're okay. Thanks for letting me know. Sander, a T-shirt like Brad would be lovely on Timmy. He would be his bestie. What, get him a T-shirt as well? I'll see what I can do. I'm gonna get the what's it called? The beanie, like a little beanie thing for underneath, like a seat for Timmy, of course. Just going to open chat now, guys. Just chilling. Slowing down a little bit, which is good. So I missed some of the thingy, didn't I? Oh, well. I'm going to read this last little bit out. I've missed something. I've missed some of my points. Sorry, guys. Back to overthinking a little bit. Sorry. Overthinking. Sometimes overthinking comes from caring deeply. Care too much. It often means you're conscientious. You're actually a good person. You're trying to do the right thing. You're trying to be a good person. You overthink because you don't want to cause any harm. You want to prevent harm. You want to make sure everything's safe. You want to make sure everything's okay. That's what another perspective is with the overthinking thing, the deep thinking thing. It can make you have more empathy and more thoughtful of others, thinking about other people. I think it's a good thing. The goal itself isn't to stop overthinking. The goal is to stop letting your thoughts control you. You don't want to control you. You want to control your thoughts, ideally. I know it's not always easy. And you don't have to have everything all figured out today at all. Sometimes the next small step is enough. Your mind will always create what ifs. What if this? What if that? But life is lived in the present, not in imagined futures. Life is lived in the present, which is now. I know it's not always easy, but anyway, let me go back to open chat. Shelley's saying, nice clothes you've got, Brad. Thanks. Yeah, you're dead right to treat yourself. Yeah. And I was just I made some shorts. Thank you, by the way. I just made some shorts, some little videos with me reviewing products just to help me my business with my channel, just practicing really. Anyway, Shelley's saying subscribe, hit the like. Thanks to everyone for supporting Brad's channel. Thank you so much. Thank you, Shelley. I'll pin that message. This is really nice, by the way. So we're on open chat now, guys. If you're watching, you can comment. I will read the comments, even when they do come. Shall I say that's very true, Brad? I like that. I'm writing that down. Me and my writing and the writing. Yeah, you do a lot of that. A lot of the reading as well. I've fucking hell. I've told you what I'm reading. I've really taken on a mammoth task here with my reading. Audible. I read via Audible because I find it much more accessible for me. I'm reading all of Dostoevsky's books. I want to read them all. I've got them all on my fucking Audible. I've literally got them all. And it equates to 260 hours of Audible time to read all of his books. It's going to take me maybe I don't know how it's going to take me. It's going to take me a while. But that's what I'm doing at the moment. There must be at least 10 books on there, and they're all big. A lot of them are massive books as well. But let's see how we go. Anyway, John saying overthinking is because society is largely conditioned to be good, so we strive for perfection. Even with my AI calls me a frustrated perfectionist. AI can be very useful, can't it? If it's used correctly. Brad, great live. Really enjoyed it. Oh, thanks, Shelley. Thank you. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. We're just chilling now. I'm reading the comments, which is good. I can slow down a little bit now as well with my thinking a little bit. When I'm on topic, I'm on I don't know. I'm trying to keep it going, keep on topic, keep on saying the right things as best as I can. When I go to this kind of chat, it gets a lot more straightforward. So, John said, at least I made it clear that my AI can't take over the world. Not yet, John, not yet. Shelley, I can see why you're in agreement. Most Gen Xers absolutely abhor AI. Don't know about that. Brad just started that book. Can't pronounce his name. I can't even pronounce the title. Brother's Cork. I can't pronounce it. Shit. It's a typical English person here. Shelley, I know you're Irish, but yeah. Very good so far. So I'll let you know what I think. Great. Yeah, it's a big book though. I'm cracking on with it. Slowly but surely. I'll get there. I'm going to read all of his books. Hi, Don Woodland. Hello. Welcome back. How are you? Hope you're okay. We were talking about overthinking before, but we're just going to open chat now. Of course, though, the topic can be brought back up if people wish to, if people want to. Nice chill chat now, guys. Pretty much. Slowing down a little bit. This is the best I've felt all day. This means I'm doing the right thing, man. I have been tired all day. Really tired, guys. Like shit. I didn't go. I was going to go to the gym, and I didn't go to the gym. I just didn't have the energy. It wasn't there, man. Wasn't there. So I didn't go to the gym, and I felt tired all day. And then doing this, I don't know, it's woke me up a little bit. This I love doing. This live thing, being a YouTuber, I love doing. I genuinely love doing it. It's been surprising what I found. I don't know. So it helps me to keep going. AI is getting scary. I heard it uses a lot of water resources. Yeah, it does. Generates. Yes, it does. Requires a lot of energy. Back to my thoughts on House of Babel. Are you thinking, what the fuck's House of Babel got to do with AI? My thinking is with House of Babel and AI. House of Babel, what does it mean? The Tower of Babel. Sorry, the Tower of Babel. The Tower of Babel is when they were trying to, I think it's a religious story, Christianity story, Bible story. The guy, whoever it is, I forgot his name, they're making the Tower of Babel. And the Tower of Babel is getting built. And it's getting taller and taller and taller. They're trying to reach heaven, as you do with towers. Of course you do. And they got really, 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 really high. But it went too high. It soared too high, the tower, and then it all collapsed. And why am I relating that to AI? Meaning that it's getting smarter and smarter and smarter and smarter, but it's more much energy needed for it. And it's like society's getting better and better and better, cleverer and cleverer and cleverer, whatever, more intelligent. And House of Babel, it all collapses because it's using too much resources, or AI takes over, that kind of thinking. Anyway, that's my knowledge. That's my theory on it, kind of, really loosely based. I might be talking rubbish here, but there you go. That's my thoughts on that. You're okay? Thanks for asking. No worries, Dawn. Shelley saying, me too, Brad. Read the whole lot of them, Brad. That heat wave on the way. Oh, God. Oh, no. Fuck off. Not to you, but the heat wave, Shelley. When's it kicking in, the heat wave? I can't be arsed with it. Can you tell them to turn the sun down, please? I wish you could. Yes, working at a hospital is taxing. It's actually working anywhere in the city is stressful. Yeah, of course it can be. Of course it can be, John. Shelley saying, Brad, you can see you love the YouTubing. I told you, Brad, you are going to be big. Your topics are great and everyone loves them. Oh, that's great. Thanks. Thanks. We'll see how it goes. I've got to believe in it, yeah. But thank you. I really appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. I try not to have the same topics all the time because I think it can get very, I don't want it to be one-dimensional and repetitive. Anyway. You're laughing because Timmy's leg's hanging over the... Yeah, he's getting his leg ready. He's going to play up front for Norway, he said. He's playing for Norway tonight. I think they're playing tonight. He's got his leg ready. He's just practicing. I'm just going quiet for a moment. Actually, I've got a little bit of a topic. What does everyone think to this? They are changing the rules on YouTube nationally in the UK, meaning that under 16-year-olds won't be able to go onto certain aspects of YouTube or the internet. I don't know how they're going to impact that. Maybe they'll have to get like photo ID or verification or proof of age for younger people to access internet. And I think it's actually, I don't know how they're going to implement those rules. However, I think it's a good thing. I think children having access to the internet, I'm not saying they shouldn't have it, but it should be measured. It should be controlled because there's still a lot of good things on the internet. There's lots of useful information, lots of positives. Don't get me wrong, there is. But there's a lot of dark, weird stuff and a lot of twisted individuals, unfortunately. And I don't think young people should be on the internet and have access to everything. I think it's dangerous, unbelievably deadly, dangerous as well with some situations. I think they're very susceptible to things and they're still developing. So I think the proposed changes to the UK's laws on that are good. I don't know what everyone else thinks to that, but I think it's good. I like on here, I don't want 8-year-olds and 9-year-olds on my fucking YouTube channel. What the fuck? No, I really don't. It's adults, adult only. But they doesn't mean I can stop them. How do I know who's who? If you know what I mean? I think they should be regulated. I like the idea of it. I don't know what about the rest of it is. Anyway, I haven't thought of another topic yet. Shelley, no. Tomorrow, if you've got any ideas, I'll consider them. I'm talking about the power of letting go tomorrow. The power of letting go tomorrow I'm talking about, loosely based. But other than that, I've not got any other ideas yet. I've not thought about next week. Anyway, John said in about 6 months, I'll be completely out of debt. Good for you, mate. Debt's a form of slavery, isn't it, man? 2027, here I come, debt-free but broke. But it's good to be debt-free, mate. Most people are, you know. Or as well, another one is, it's like, yeah, I've got my own house. What do you mean? You've got a mortgage. Yeah, I've got a mortgage. I own my own house. Like, good for you, whatever. That's good. But it's like, you're paying it off in 30 years, let's say. And you're only in the second year of owning your house. You've got a mortgage. Good for you, you know, whoever that is, if that's what you want. But you miss 2 payments. You stop paying it. Then you'll find out who owns a house. You'll find out who owns a house. And it's the fucking bank, isn't it? Anyway, that's my thoughts on that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with mortgages, by the way, but there you go. It's good to be debt-free, though. Especially if there's interest on it. It's like slavery on steroids, isn't it, when there's interest on debt? I've been there, I've done it. Hi, Yellow Belly, welcome back. How's it going? Hope you're okay. Oh, Mark. It's Mark, isn't it? I remember your name, Mark. Hi, Mark. Hope you're okay. Hope your weekend's gone well. Shelley, we were talking about overthinking, but we're going on an open chat now. But the topic can be brought back up if people wish for it to, of course. But I'm reading all the comments. Shelley saying, Drong, that's great. Drong says hello to Yellow Belly. Yellow Belly says hi, hello to Drong. Krishna, welcome back. Wow. Any tips on repayment of loan, Shelley? Any tips on repayment of loan? Pay it off as fast as you can. Pay as less interest as you can. Basically, I would say. That would mean managing your finances, wouldn't it? And being disciplined. And really focus on paying it off while living within your means at the same time. Yellow Belly saying hello to Shelley, to lovely Shelley, should I say. Krishna says, oh, sorry, Drong. Right, okay, no worry, Krishna, it's all good. Drong saying, yes, of course. I think Krishna asked that to Drong, by the way. Krishna asked Drong how to clear the loan. Anyway. Drong saying, yes, of course, the checks and balances in my head aren't cleared yet. There's the house I lost to my ex-wife, which I built on her property. Bloody hell, mate. That's not easy. Shelley saying, Brad, they have it here. And if an under 18's interacting on an adult live, the channel can be took off. Oh, my God. I do not want them here then. I don't know. It's just not okay, is it, Shelley? Not that I'd ever, you know, always respectful, like I am, basically. Yeah, with these cuss words, kids should better stay away. Yes, absolutely, Krishna. And I do swear. I do swear sometimes. I'm not going to stop because that would be, I don't know. That's how I communicate sometimes with cuss words. And I'm not going to stop it. Freedom of speech. Obviously, if I'm at work or if I'm around social situations, I won't swear then. But I do swear in my basic speaking. I don't swear at people. I just use curse words sometimes to explain things or elaborate on things. Very good. That sounds interesting, Shelley's saying. John said, but who cares about that? I wrote it off. A gift for her and her husband. Boy, am I generous. Lavish womanizer. Yellow Belly saying, hello, Brad. How are you doing? Those through dot trousers are cool. Yeah, they're good, mate. Oh, they're really good, mate. They're really, really good. I like to think that, I hope they last anyway. They're really good quality, mate. Thank you, man. I've really treated myself, man. I don't usually treat myself. I needed some pants. I had some brazier pants and I had them like walking pants. I had them I think I've had them for about 7 years, which is a long time. I used to wear it. I wore them so much, so often, but they started getting holes in them. So that's why I've got these new pants. They're really, really good. There's different colors as well. Yeah, they're really good, mate. Thank you, by the way. Anyway, Brad, and that's the one. That's the truth. One payment missed the bank, and yes, so they have. Yeah. It's like, yeah, I've owned my home. You've got the mortgage. Well done, good for you. You stop paying them, they'll be knocking, the wolves will be at the door. Of course they will. And you can end up house poor as well. And what's house poor? Meaning that, imagine you get a really nice house, good for you, whatever. But the mortgage payments are really high. And the interest rates are, let's just say they're 1%. I know it's not that, but let's go with 1%. So they're manageable. But then they're variable, meaning that they change. And then 5 years down the line, it goes to 10% instead of 1%. And while you're paying at 1%, you just about had enough money. Just had about had enough money. The interest rate goes up to 10%. So you're having to pay back more each month and you can't afford it. It's crippling you. That's what happens too sometimes. I'm only giving a very loosely based explanation of this. And also what can happen is you have got the mortgage on the home. You're living beyond your means. You've not got the money for it, but you're just about surviving. Then the roof goes. The roof fucking gone. It's leaking. 5 grand, 10 grand it costs to fix. But your house poor, you can't afford it. That's what happens to people too. Same if they've got some people, yeah. You get the really nice Audi Q6. I don't know why Audi Q6. And it's £800 a month just for the payments. And your mortgage is really high. And then, yeah. Anyway, living within your means, I'd say. I don't know why I'm just talking about these things. I'm just going off on a tangent here. My thoughts are going off on one. So I'm saying, Brad, isn't it expensive to build a house? I'd probably say so, yes. I've never built a house. And I probably never will. Actually, I will never build a house because I just won't. But I just don't think I will. But I can imagine it being expensive. I built it myself years ago. You're a carpenter too. You sound very skilled, wrong. The courses I research on are for advanced carpentry. You must be very good at what you're doing there. Got a lot of skills there. Got to have loads of skills, wrong. Put them to good use, mate. I'm assuming you're doing that already, though. Chris is saying thanks for the advice. It's all right, Krishna. No worries. As quick as you can. You're right, Brad. Less interest. Yeah. Shelley saying you're better blocking them. It's not worth it. You're absolutely right, Shelley. I think I've been a bit lenient in the past. Like a younger person's been on here and they've been okay and whatever. And I don't mind giving people the time of the day if they're being respectful. And just like me, it just feels like I'm just having a conversation with someone to an extent. But I don't want to go down that. That's a silly road, isn't it? I think it's right that they're very late to the party with this, though, the government. Like, yeah, we realise that the internet could be dangerous for children. No fucking shit, dickheads. Been going for years and years and years. No wonder there's a lot of nice people out there. There's a lot of genuine people out there. There's a lot of caring people out there, of course. But there's also a lot of malicious people out there, and they hide behind the screens and they hide behind their icons. It's a minefield, isn't it? Potentially. So I can't believe the government has only just fathomed and just figured out that it should be regulated. Anyway. You work hard looking out for others, so good to treat yourself. Thanks, Yellow Belly. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. Thanks, man. Yeah, thanks. Anyway, Shelley's saying, Brad, we all curse and it's a figure of speech. Just be yourself, your kind of self. Yeah, I will. And I do swear. Fucking right, I swear. I swear. I swear that's what I do. It's the intent behind the words, the energy behind the words, the tone of the words. You could say a swear word and not have a bad tone or malicious tone behind it. It's not got malicious intent. You could say something that could be deemed to be polite, but in a really nasty tone. The energy behind it is so powerful and malicious. It's all about the tone, I'd say, and the intent behind the words, not the actual word itself. Anyway, it's a noise, isn't it? A word is a noise, in a nutshell. Krishna's saying, hello, drunk. Actually, I've taken a student loan, so I was asking for advice for loan repayment. Krishna, where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? I've got a student loan, mate, right? And if you look at it on paper, guess how much it cost me for my fucking nursing degree, mate? For a nursing degree, 50 grand, a bit over 50,000 fucking pounds. Actually, yeah, 52 or something like that. I can't remember. Are you thinking, oh my God, Brad, £52,000 for just become a nurse? You had to pay that. And I'll never pay it all back. I'll never pay it all back. Not with the nursing wages that you get. I pay approximately £100 a month for my student loan. And it's one of them, I take it on the chin or whatever, but not that I'm elated about that, but that's the way it is. I won't pay it all back because it's only lasts for about, I think it lasts for like 30 years. So it's 30 years that I'll be paying for it. I'm already 5 years in. So I've got another 25 years. I'll be retired by then anyway. So I won't pay it all back. I won't. If I'm paying £100 a month for 30 years, I'm not going to end up paying 50,000. Nowhere near it. I don't know how it works. Where are you from, Krishna? Are you from India? That's how I would say it in UK, by the way. That's UK advice on that. Strong's in India. Yellow Belly, you can't. You're right. Brady's always looking out for others and very kind lad. Thank you. You're kind too, guys. You're kind as well. Thank you. Chris is saying, I've taken loan from credit and masters from UK uni. Right, Krishna. Yes. It depends, actually. If it's done recently, you'll be on. There's different types. Just to make it complicated. The one that I had is over 30 years. The one that you have might be over 40 years. And also another one, sorry guys, I'm going back into the student loan fucking shit. They don't, if you earn under £25,500 approximately, they don't take any money out of the loan. They only take a 9%. They take 9% of your wage for anything over 25 grand. So before 25 grand, any earnings you have before 25 grand, if you've got a student loan, you get zero, nada, nothing. You don't take anything. After 25,000 approximately, so 26, 27, 28, whatever, then they take 9% of that. So there you go. You won't pay it all back. But on another note, what you're doing at uni, is there a job at the fucking end of it? Because you could do an art degree and happy days. If that's what you want to do, you do your art degree. If you enjoy it and you're passionate about it, there's nothing wrong with that. But what you're going to do is a job at the end of it. Or graphic designing, good luck with that, because AI is going to take them fucking jobs. So if you're going to go to uni, I think it's good, in my opinion, it's good to have an end result at the end of it. I chose nursing because I knew there was a job at the end of it. It's quite a lot harder now, actually. But I thought, what's the point going to uni if I've not got a result at the end? And mine was, I was thinking about the job. And luckily I've got a job doing it for what it's worth. Strong is very talented, Jelly Belly. I agree. As are you. Chris is saying, bro, how could this happen with you in India, Strong? Don't know. Shelley's saying, Brad, I think it's called Property Rich. You'd be living on lemonade budget. Lemonade budget, yeah. Some people have got it, or whatever. Some people have got a really nice house. They've got the fucking nicest car. Nice car. Good for you. If you're happy, you're happy. Well done. But they're just not. They're just about struggling. It's like the illusion of being rich sometimes with some people. And other people, they look like they're just average. They haven't got a lot of money or whatever, and they're filthy rich or whatever. Anyway. Another saying, though, is it all goes back in the fucking box, right? Life's like a game of Monopoly. So no matter how many houses you have, how many hotels you have, how many properties you have, you could win the fucking Monopoly game. You could be Donald fucking Trump, right? He's won the game of Monopoly, the game of capitalism. He's fucking won it, hasn't he? Come on. He's done it. He's a fucking billionaire on steroids. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, whoever. They've won. But when they fucking die, and they certainly will die, sadly, that's we all do, you're not taking it with you. It's all going back in the fucking box. So, it's good to be mindful and smart about these things. Money gives you options. Money gives you choices. Money keeps the wolves at bay. But it shouldn't be your obsession. It shouldn't be your obsession, I don't think. It's a form of energy, in my opinion. And use your energy wisely, I'd say. Don't obsess over it too much. Easy said than done, maybe sometimes. Anyway, John's saying, what I know is that any bank that offers loans can be repaid in about 10 to 15 years. The interest is brutal. And yes, if you miss a payment, the interest is compounding. However, Krishna, I don't know, if you live in the UK and you go to university, you're not paying it all back, mate. Trust me now. And Krishna, if you go to university and imagine you don't get a job, or you get a job, you go to university, this happens to a lot of people. They go to university and they end up working in fucking Starbucks. There's nothing wrong with working in Starbucks. Respect to those who do anything. Respect all the way. They're working, they're doing something. Fucking respect. But they've been to university, they've got a college degree in psychology. There's no jobs, mate. Good luck with that one. You need a master's and beyond, a PhD to have a chance with psychology, getting work related to psychology. And they end up in Starbucks, but they're on 25 grand a year. Guess what they pay? Guess how much of that loan they'll pay back? Nothing, if they stay in that position. Anyway, I hope that helps. Go to do some research on it. ChatGPT will help you. It'll answer much better than I can with that. I hope you're well too, though, Krishna. Shelley's saying that. You're looking for tips and tricks. Right, okay. I don't know if my little spiel on that helped you, but anyway. Jong said, if you're a student loan in India, then you'll be able to pay it back. However, it's important to get employed as soon as possible. Move to Bombay and get any job in a contact center. Is that where the work is? Don't say it's like I say, Brad, the tongue has no bones, but it's strong enough to break a heart. Wow, that's really sad. Wisely said. The tongue has no bones, but it's strong enough to break a heart. Oh my God, that's so true. The tongue can be very sharp and very cutting. Be careful what you say. Yeah. I bet you we're all guilty of that. As humans, as imperfect people, we'll have said something harsh or hurt someone at some point. But it's trying to be mindful of that, isn't it? A good person would be like, okay, I fucked up there. I'm really sorry. And they'd change their ways, wouldn't they? But it's very true that, though, Dawn. Very true. So, John Drong is saying, thanks to anyone that's likes and subscribe, guys. Please, can you help me get those likes up? And if you can subscribe, that'd be great. If you like genuine conversations that are deeper, thought-provoking, and help you find meaning in the suffering of life, amongst other things, then I go live on Monday evenings, Friday evenings, and Sunday evenings. And if you can subscribe, that's very helpful to the channel, and it's absolutely free. Anyway. So, Zhong is then saying, then apply for the job you study for and attend interviews on your days off. Good advice, that, Zhong. That's the truth with the tongue thing. I like that saying. The tongue has no bones, but it cuts big time. Yellow Belly, Mark saying hello to Don. Subscribe, feel the vibe, hit the like button. All new people are very welcome. Thank you. No change if anything is getting deeper. Luca, you were on here last time, Luca. I don't forget things, me lad. I don't forget. And you're trying it again, aren't you, Luca? I think you need to get rid of you. I don't think you're coming from a good place there, Luca, are you? Stop looking at my channel. If you don't like swearing, then don't watch. Why do you keep coming back? It's weird. You need to love yourself. Work on yourself. I don't know what it is. You're probably not going to do that, though, are you? Probably not going to do that, lad. Sadly. But I'm not going to find you the answers. Projecting onto me, typing it in, is not going to help you in your life. It's going to keep you stuck. And that's sad for you. But that's not my life. That's your life. Anyway. Namaste, lad. Namaste fucking stay. Namaste fucking stay. How's that one? Krishna's saying, okay, thank you so much. It's all good. Drunk is saying, or if your study course gives you the opportunity to work abroad, then get your IELTS certificate. That's your speaking. Oh yeah, IELTS test. If you know what IELTS test is, that's Sander did that. It's not easy, that drunk. That's fucking hard. Sander, honest to God, her English is fucking outstanding. She speaks so good English. I am not joking. She probably pronounces a lot of things better than I do, and I'm a native English person, and she's Croatian, of course. And the IELTS test, we used to go to Manchester. It was in East Manchester near Man City, where one of the venues is at, where you do the IELTS test, and it's difficult. I bet you, I'm not joking, a lot of English people would fail that. Especially the less intelligent ones, sorry, but they would. That sounds crazy, doesn't it? So I'll pass the IELTS test. There's another one as well. There's an easier one, but it costs more money. I forgot what it's called. Sander might know the name of it. The IELTS one is not easy, though. You got to know your stuff. Then apply abroad and pay back the loan when you're employed or on a work visa. But it's really good advice from Drong there towards Krishna. You've asked the right person there, Krishna. You really have. You've asked Drong. Who's the right person? Bye-bye, Luca. This channel is not for you. No, it's not. It's not. And the last time he was on here, he was saying, I'm going to make a video. He said he's going to make a video of me and do something weird. And I took a screen, and we got a screenshot of that as well, Luca. And also, if I go onto my YouTube studio, I have everything that's written on here documented if I wanted to go down that road. Not that I want to, but I have it. Access to every single live, every single word is recorded, evidence, you know. So I'm all good with that one. Who gives a shit anyway? Let's chill. Shelley saying, I'm just speaking to a troll there, guys, not to most people that are here. I'm speaking to you guys, you respectful, intelligent, open-minded people. I'm not speaking to you there before, by the way. Shelley's saying, Dawn, good God, have less interaction with him in the house. God help you. It's terrible. You need to get out of that situation, Dawn. Please, please, please. I hope that you do. You need to leave that house. And I don't know the full situation, though, of course. John saying you're welcome to Krishna. Sorry, I'm calling you Krishna. If you've got another preferred name, let me know. Welcome back, Paula. You're chilling out in bed. You're very tired. Do you know what, Paul? I've been tired too. Do you know what? I'm glad that you're in bed and I'm glad that you're resting. A bit of self-love there. Relax. It's all good. Shelley's going, toodle pip, Luca, off your pot. Zhong saying, oh, okay, Krishna. In general, Indians don't have a big problem paying back loans. Our lifestyle is minimalistic by default. So Sander's giving me an idea. Let me write it down. Next topic, authenticity, choosing yourself and a different path in life. And why do some people get upset over you choosing yourself and a unique lifestyle? I like that. Thank you. Okay, let me write it down before I forget. So, choosing yourself. I'm writing it down. So I don't write it down. I won't. It's likely I will not remember. So if anyone's got any ideas for topics, you can just comment on my page, YouTube page. You can comment on a video, I will consider it. Consider the idea. Choosing yourself and a different path in life. I like that. That's a good one. And that's idea number one. And the second one is, why do some people, get upset over you choosing yourself and are you choosing, sorry guys, I'm writing this down, and a unique lifestyle. Interesting. Thanks. They're good. They're good ideas. They're solid. Thank you. Yeah, they are great topics. They're great ideas. Yellow Bear says, I'm freedom rich. You've got freedom. Possibly a billionaire. I'm cash poor, hand to mouth. You've got the freedom that most people don't have. Your own boss. You're living the closest thing to a nomadic lifestyle, I'd say. Mark, yellow belly. Yeah. I think that is that richness too. That's another form of richness, isn't it? Or you could be a CEO of a company. You could have a mansion. You could have the fucking 2 Rolls Royces, a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, and a Bugatti, right? But you're working 100 hours a fucking week and you hate your job and it's really stressful. You never get to see anyone. You don't have time for anything. You're devoted to the corporation. The corporation's got you by the balls. You're the boss. You're the boss of everything, near enough. You've got loads of money coming in, but you don't have any time for anyone. No time to yourself at all. So you could be financially rich, you could have all that, but not have other things. It depends on what you want out of life, I suppose. Anyway. Sorry, guys, I'm just slowing down a little bit. Shall I say, Paula, hello. Someone knocking. You're right to chill out in bed. Absolutely. Yellow Belly saying hello to Paula. Aeronautics engineering. That's interesting, mate. I know nothing about aeronautics engineering. That's very specific, mate. Krishna, I wish you well on your journey, man. Sometimes you've got to speculate to accumulate. Sometimes you've got to speculate to accumulate. Sometimes you've got to fucking take the leap of faith and be brave and have courage and take the fucking loan because it gets you that degree. It pays for you to get onto the university course. And if you don't do it, it'll never happen. Aeronautics engineering, mate, I wish you the best of luck with that. I know nothing about it, but I wish you the best. I really do. And Yellow Belly, I wish you the best with your business as well. Going back to you, mate. I wish you the best with your business. And hope that you find some financial freedom with that. Getting lots of contacts or job opportunities, let's say work opportunities. John saying, but the UK is no longer a destination, nor is Germany or anywhere in Europe for that matter. Why? For those, I don't know about that specific kind of work. I don't know, John. I don't know, if I'm honest. Did you know? I don't know. I don't. Does anyone else know? I don't know. Yellow Billy says hello to Sander. Sander saying, Shelley, I got attacked for being myself by a colleague recently, so I'm doing some soul searching and reflecting on it. That's really strong. Most people, what do most people do? They project. Most people project. We all do it, but some people do it all the time. They project onto others. They project their insecurity onto others. They don't reflect. To self-reflect is to look within and go, Look at what you could do better. Look at what this is. Look at what that is. You know what I mean? That's where the strength is. That's where the magic is. That's where the fucking Pandora's box is. That's where the gold is. Most people just project all their insecurities onto everybody else, and they stay stuck where they are. They don't grow. They stay stuck because they're never accountable. Anyway, keep being yourself, Sander. It's hard though, isn't it? It's hard sometimes. Some people attack the light. And what does that mean? Sometimes, imagine this. Imagine a dark room. And all you're used to is the dark room. It's pitch black. It's fucking dark as fuck. And then someone walks in the room and the light is shining so brightly. And from afar, you go, oh, that's a pretty light. That's very attractive. I like that light. That's nice, mate. It's a nice light. I've been sat in the dark all my life, and all of a sudden there's light there. But it's far away, though. It's quite far away. It's a mile away, whatever it is. So you're attracted to it, so you go towards it. And then they come towards that person that's in the dark all the time. They come towards your light, and it's overwhelming for them. They're attracted to it, but they're also scared by it. They're insecure because they haven't found the light themselves, so that your light will intimidate them. Your light will scare them. Your truth will scare them, and they will try to dim it because they can't take it. That happens. That's my way of explaining that sometimes. And sometimes you're not meaning to hurt anyone. You're just trying to be a good person. You're trying to be a decent fucking person, mate. That's all you're trying to fucking be. You're not trying to hurt anyone. Just being sound. And you're just being a light. You're being positive. You're being genuinely kind. You're just doing good things for people. What the fuck? And then some people will fucking attack you for it. They'll try to tear you down to stop themselves feeling insecure. Anyway, but keep being yourself. Keep being true to yourself. Anyway, I know it's not easy always. There we go. I'll keep reading the comments, guys. Sorry. Thanks to anyone that's likes and subscribed. If you can get the likes up, that'd be really helpful. It's absolutely free. Subscribing is absolutely free too. It's free. I go live on Mondays, Fridays, and Sunday evenings from approximately 8 p.m. I go live 3 times a week. Anyway. Drunk is, sorry, Sander, that's scandalous. Oh my God, how do you deal with that? Shelley's asking, Sander. Orca, all the West European nations are already full. The US is still open despite what you see in the news. But you've got to be a brilliant student to get in. Yeah, you've got to be the best. It's not easy, is it? That doesn't mean you should give up, though. You've got to try, haven't you? You've got to try. Chris is saying, yeah, I understand. If you really want something, though, Krishna, if you really, really want it, if it was easy, everyone else would be doing it. So not everyone's going to be doing whatever you're doing, or whatever it is. Sorry, that engineering that you mentioned, I've forgotten. I'm sorry, but it doesn't matter what it is. It's is it aeronautical engineering? Right. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. But if you really want something, it will happen. Is it going to take blood, sweat, and tears, mate? Yeah, fucking right it is. Is it going to have days when you feel like giving up? Right, it is. Of course it is. But if you really want it, it will happen. Keep going. Sandra's saying, Shelley, I challenged her behaviour, but sadly it stayed with me. But I've learned from it. She was very passive-aggressive and coming at me strong. You're being attacked. John saying, Orca and East European countries live the same life as us, or worse in some smaller countries. Yeah. Depends where the opportunities are. China, maybe. China, not an option. China is very affluent, isn't it? Sandra, get you work can be toxic. Yeah, it can be. Marius saying you look like a PDF. Okay, I've never been told to look like a PDF. Oh, that's not very nice. That's not very nice. I've just figured it out. Hey, chill your little head out, you weirdo. I'll leave you to it. That's not very kind, though, is it? From Mauritius, who's just popped in to be a cheeky little turd. See you in a bit. Shit. 10 out of 10 for originality, though, because I've never heard that one before. So, I'll give you that one. Sandra's saying, don't, very much so. You got to remember who you are around these people. Remember who you are. Remember what you're worth. Remember who you are and remember who you are and what you're worth. They might not see the value in you. They might try and tear you down. They might try and belittle you. They might try and project their insecurities onto you, but remember who the fuck you are. It's hard, I know, sometimes. It's hard to be a good person. It's hard to be a good person. In a life, it can be. It's difficult. It's hard to be the better person as well sometimes. Fucking hell. Don't always feel like it. I don't always feel like it. I try to be, but I don't always feel like it. Shannon's saying, Dawn, very much so, but you got to remember who. Yeah, so I've read that. Chris is saying, my unit is in London and it's an expensive city. Yes, it is. Can you get a job, though, Krishna, while you're doing that? A side hustle. Is London expensive? Yes. Is there more opportunities in London? 1000% yes, there is. That's where all the money is, Krishna. In England, all the money, most of the money's in London. Sandra's saying, I did IELTS 3 to 4 times, Brad. I was told not even native English speakers will pass with highest marks. Very true. It's not easy. It's doable, though. Sandra, usually the people who do that usually licks the boots that kick them. They are the saddest people of human nature. Yes, those people that try and tear others down. Yes. Christian saying, I've written T-O-E-F-L. I don't know what T-O-E-F-L is, mate. Krishna, sorry, I don't know what that is. Revis is saying, you need to get something, mate. I've got a party, mate. I've been with her for 10 years, lad. So I'm good. I'm good with that. I've got it covered, lad. If you know what I mean. Have you got it covered? Who knows? Shit. John saying, okay, yes, after the course is over, you'll have to return. Cost of living isn't what it used to be in the 80s. No. I think it's everywhere. Sander fucking gaslighters. Shame on them, Shelley's saying. Yeah. Sandra's saying, Shelley, I now have her number and she's lost all my personality privileges after that. Yep. It's like you get the version. You're getting a good version of me, let's say. You're getting a good version of me. You're getting a nice version of me, kind version of me, and then you'll take my kindness for a weakness. You start to attack me, you start to disrespect me, you start to keep doing that. You're going to get a different version of me. I can just fucking change. I can switch. If I have to. I don't like doing it, but if you need to put boundaries in place, you fucking put boundaries in place. And are they going to like the boundaries you give them? Are they fuck? How do you know a boundary's working? How do you know a boundary's working? Someone's been rude to you. You tell them. Put a boundary in place. You know it's working when they don't like it. They're going to get pissed off. Meaning it's working. Might feel uncomfortable when they get upset. If you're a kind person, you're thinking, oh, no, they're crying, they're upset. But you put a boundary in place, respect all the way, and they'll think again because they'll get burnt. Krishna says, yeah. Anyway, Devrat Pandey. Okay, hello. Sir, I was so excited to visit America, but I'm afraid reading serial killer stories. What is general American behavior? General American behavior. I think God, do I know many Americans? No. Can I speak for every individual American? No, because they're all different. They're all individuals. It's subjective. I think a lot of them are doers and they praise each other. They lift each other up more stereotypically in America. In England, we tear each other down, which is sad. I don't personally do that because I don't like doing it. But stereotypically, the English way is you better not do better than me because it'll make me feel insecure, so I'm going to tear you down, which is shit. In America, they're very gung-ho, aren't they? Very, they promote you doing well. But I also think it depends on what state you move to. Some can be dangerous. Some can be safer. Some are more affluent. Some have more opportunities. I think America's a huge country. It's fucking massive. And I don't think you should generalize too much. Think about specifically where you want to go. Official. Hi, official. How is it going? You're to you. You're back. Fist bump to you, mate. Thanks to anyone that's likes and subscribed. Thank you for the support, guys. It's all good. If you can get the likes up, that'd be great. It's free. Just click on it. Easy. Thanks. Anyway, John saying, or apply elsewhere in the world. Like I said, if you're brilliant, then the US is always open. Yeah, you need to have your portfolio ready, though. I assume your results. You good, bruv? I'm good, thanks, official. How are you? Hope you're all right. Nice to meet you. My name's Brad. Shelley says, Sander, 100%. Sometimes it's better not to talk to that. Carry on. Yeah. If you're dealing with an unreasonable person that's being rude, sometimes you just you don't deserve me talking to you anymore. You're not getting the best version of me anymore. You're going to get the cold version. You're going to get the version that doesn't give a fuck anymore. It's door slam, in a way. Chris is saying, yes, I will. Thank you again, John. One moment. Shelley, yes, it's game over now. The mask has fallen and she's shown me who she is. Yeah. And you've shown her who you are. I don't think she'll come back. I think it's done. Shelley says, Sander, always remember you matter. You are precious. Oh, that's very kind. John said, imagine, I know all this and I haven't been to London. Got a lot of immigrant friends abroad, both first and second generation. That'll educate you a lot then, won't it, John? Of course. Santa saying thank you to Shelley. Christian saying, well, now you can. Christian saying, well, now you can. You have repaid yours as well, your loan. John's never went abroad for work. The more we consume, the more paranoid we become. Yeah. Very interesting, Yellowbelly. Very wise. The more we consume, the more paranoid we become. The more you're looking over your shoulder, the more you're scared of losing it all. I'm trying to think in there. Jean saying, oh, wait a minute. I've been to KL. Superb country for the cost of living. What's KL? Can't think of what KL is. How's it going, Lee? Welcome back. Doing all right, mate. Cracking on. Hope you're okay. Welcome in, by the way. Shelley's saying, Sander, you have morals and principles. Let the last of that the day show kindness to yourself. Yes, stick to your principles. Stick to you being yourself. Don't stop being fucking a good person, mate, just because other people are twats. Sorry to swear, but just because other people aren't behaving, you still be true to yourself, still be a good person, still be the light. The world needs it. The world fucking needs it. I know we can't all solve the world's problems on our own. Of course we can't. That's silly, isn't it? But we can spread light wherever we go. Anyway, the best way we can. Is it easy? No. Is it easy being a good person all the time? No. Hard sometimes. Especially if you're around egotistical, low vibrational, narrow-minded individuals that are malicious. Very difficult to be that good person. Some people don't like it, sadly. Yellowbelly saying hello to Lee. Lee says hello back to Yellowbelly. Krishna saying Mumbai is good in India, but I think if you've completed your post-grad from abroad, then you have to. So Sandra saying thank you so much to Shelley. She appreciates your kindness. That's very kind. Did you buy the trainers you wanted, Lee? Well remembered. Welcome in, Yorick. How's it going? How are you? How's life? How's life in London, Yorick? Yorick knows a lot about London because he lives there. So he knows a lot about it. Yellowbelly says hello, yo. Sarah saying hello to Yorick. Shelley saying hello to Lee. Professional Skeleton. What a name. Hey, do you deal with illegal immigrants? No, I do not. I do not deal with them. No. Or is that mine? No. I think you might be in the wrong place there, mate. Lee saying, not yet, Yellowbelly. Probably this weekend I'll purchase them. What are you getting? I forgot, Lee. Which ones are you getting, mate? Anyway. Starting to say my good Yorick on yourself. You're watching the Brazil match. You know what, mate? What channel is it on? What channel is it on? I need to watch it. I'm not going to... ITV. Thank you. Well done. I know not everyone likes football. I'm not putting the audio on. I'm just going to put it on in the background. If it allows me to. Let's have a look. There we go. Sugar. Oh, they sent an email to me. I can't watch it. Shh. I'll continue with the live. Guys, will you do me a favor? Will you let me know what the score is? I've not got it on there because I'm using my phone at the moment. 0-0. Okay, thanks. Yeah, they're saying, nice one, Lee. Reward is important. Of course. Lee says, hello, Shelley. Friend, how are you? Yorick saying, thank you, everyone. No worries, mate. Hope you're okay. Hope you're doing well. Chris is saying, anyone aware of Dexter's company for renting accommodation in the UK? Nothing, I know nothing about that. Sorry. I don't know if Yorick knows about that. It's on ITV4, thanks. Order and progress. Santa said, thanks to Yorick for putting the football. Who's being dumb and staying up at 1-8? Me, I'm being dumb. Yep. Yeah, Lee. I'm in the dumb club. I'm watching the England game at 1 in the morning, mate. But I'm not working tomorrow. So I'm watching it. For all of my sins, I am being dumb. I am watching the England game. Is anyone else watching the England game at 1 in the morning? And yes, I'm doing it. Sanders doing it too. So you got an extra dumb person. There we go. Aeronautical engineering, that stream isn't typically in demand abroad for Indians. It was always software. Now that's on the way out too with AI. Did you know this as well, guys? Right. With regards to the NHS, we rely on interpreters a lot of the time. So imagine if you've got a doctor, a surgeon, they're in England, they're working for the NHS, right? And you've got a patient who speaks Urdu. The surgeon, his native tongue, their mother tongue is Urdu. So they can speak it fluently. And they're a doctor, and they're a surgeon. However, because of the rules or whatever, the policies within the NHS, within the country, you have to get a translator. Even though the doctor can speak Urdu perfectly, we have to get a translator, and it costs money. And they've stopped doing it. They're stopping doing it. We're stopping using translators as much. So that will be dying out big time. I think they're very expensive. Anyway. John saying, oh, I've read that. Crush is out, so she's following England. Get in, Sander. Thanks. The heat wave's back. I hope it's not, but I think you're right. I've heard about it before, Shelley. When does it kick in, the heat, by the way, guys? Does anyone know? The only thing that's coming home is disappointment. Yellow belly. Can't beat a bit of disappointment, mate. Nice little sprinkle of salt bear sprinkle of fucking disappointment. I can't wait. Yellow belly. You're probably right, mate. It's funny that. There's truth in that. There's truth in that, yellow belly. Lee saying, I can't wait, Shelley. Top me up, me tan up. They usually have their own people that excel in that field. All right. Lee says, Sander, it's not coming home. Just pissed up fans are coming home. Yeah. Just pissed up, disappointed fans, Lee. Even better. Pissed up and disappointed. What can go wrong? Nothing. Everything's going to be fine. Of course. Yes, I like to add both of them together, actually, the disappointment and the pissed up. I think they go well together. Yorick saying England match is a must-see, just to see if the Simpsons prediction of Mexico going away to final happens or not. It'd be difficult. It's at altitude, 2,000 feet above altitude, so the air will be thinner. The English players won't be used to it. The Mexicans will be more acclimatized to that. It's in is it in Mexico City? I don't know, but it's in a city. I think it's Mexico City. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's a national fucking stadium. Those fans are going to be going sick on steroids. They're going to be passionate as fuck. They're going to be going all out. And it's going to be a melting pot, a cooking pot, or whatever you want to call it. And it won't be easy. I don't know if the heat's a factor too, but let's see. I'm watching it anyway. Do you know what? I'm a little bit excited about that. I know not everyone likes football, but I'm fucking excited about that. I'm getting into it. Anyway, keep optimistic, guys. Yes. Yes. Soul Reaper says, hail, hits. What do you mean by that, Soul Reaper? Soul Reaper, are you talking? Soul Reaper comes from Bleach, doesn't it, Soul Reaper? Bleach, the anime. I'm a bit of a geek with that. I used to watch Bleach years ago. Soul Reaper. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you, by the way. Santa State Lee, ha ha ha, not that again. not that old chestnut again. Krishna, try your best, mate. Yes, Krishna. Good luck to your future endeavours. Penalty for Brazil. Oh, fuck. Right. Keep your mind off the scratch cards, Lee. It's all in the wrist, though. If you get the right wrist movement with the scratch cards, then you'll probably win. I'm joking. England can't go against Simpson's prediction. Sorry, England going out. Is FIFA corrupt as well? That's another topic. I've been optimistic for the last 40 years, a Yellow Belly saying, that England would win the World Cup. And look where it's got you, Yellow Belly. Look where it's got us. Hence the disappointed reality attached to what you're saying. Sanders going in snail slug mode. Slow as fuck. We've got any issues on ITV. Shelley says, I'm going to sleep in the kitchen, fridge door opened. Lee's ITV is absolutely fine if it's any consolation to everyone else. Yellow Belly is 51. They scored, and then the Brazilian girls are on fire. I bet they are. They've missed the penalty, have they? Nice, Lee. I want Norway to win. I want Norway to win. Thank you so much, Strong and Brad, for this conversation. I'm very grateful. No worries, Krishna. Thanks for being here, and good luck with your future endeavours. I think Drong's helped you a lot more than I have, but I'm glad that you've come on, and I'm glad that you found a solution or some bit more information towards your goals, which is perfect. Thank you, Drong, for helping Krishna as well. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you to do so. Everything starts to be a conversation sometimes. Why was the Brazilian girl jumping? Probably showing off on camera. Maybe. Showing off something. Who knows? You're saying, yes, the Brazilian girls are something else. Okay. Sandra, I prefer Irish over Brazilian girls. Lee's saying. Okay. Hello, Vince Balan. Hello, how are you? Hope you're okay. We're just going to open chat now, by the way. We're just chilling now. But we can go back to the topic if you wish. We were talking about deeper thinking. We were talking about overthinking, how the impacts of it, etc., the effects of it, linking it to being neurotic and how to overcome it, the positives from it, the negatives from it. But we're just going to open chat now. But if you want to bring up the topic again, feel free to, and we'll delve in. We'll delve into it if you wish, of course. Sandra's saying, Yorick, I'm a woman, but then I just saw one of the audience and Jesus take. Right, okay. Right. Don't bother saying, I had a manager who once told a colleague who explained she had dyslexia that he didn't believe in that. No way. Didn't believe in dyslexia. That's very narrow-minded of them, Dawn, isn't it? Nice. I'm glad that penalty's saved, mate. Get in. Yellow Billy saying, all women are beautiful. Very kind of you to say. Santa saying, that's very diplomatic of you there. LOL. Shall I say hi? Good evening to Vince Farlan. Banish is being vanished or whatever. Jeff Warney, whatever. Don't know where you're going with that banana water, lad. Banana water, man. Okay. Don't know where you're going to go with that, lad. You treat yourself. Anyway, Sandra's saying, Lee, I thought you were referring towards Shelley. Anyway, that's some manager, Shelley. Yeah, that's not a good manager, is it? Someone who doesn't believe in what's it called? Someone who doesn't believe in dyslexia. It's a thing, isn't it? Absolutely. It's true. It's a fact. Doesn't mean you're stupid though. If someone's got dyslexia, it does not mean you're stupid. It just means you're just thinking's different. That's all. Richard Branson is a great example of a very successful person with dyslexia. Massively successful person. He has dyslexia. But it is the thing. Anyway. John saying, Krishna, that's in central India. Never been there. Try out all options with an open mind. The whole job guarantee has changed. Yeah. So it's still possible though. They're saying, Bo Noche Portuguese for good evening. Anyone wondering? I didn't know that. The Brazilians obviously speak Portuguese, don't they? Everyone should be told they're beautiful in their own way. The world might be a better place, yes. If there's more love and respect shown, Dawn, then the world does need more of that. It all starts from the mind, doesn't it? We can't make everyone else do that, but we can spread it ourselves in our own way, I'd say. Yellow Belly, you're a gentleman. Fact. Facts, Shelley. Facts. Always. Yeah, that's the way. Timmy's beautiful too. Timmy says thank you. We're getting him a beanie bag. We're getting him a beanie seat, man. I'm getting him a beanie seat from Amazon. He's got a little chair and a table and shit as well. We'll see how it. Let's hope it fits. I need to actually order it. I'll get it done. Krishna saying, yes, I will by God's grace. See you later. Goodbye, Krishna. X-Non. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the gift, man. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you. Thank you so much. I think I've got like gems or something, but thank you. Thank you so much. Anyway, Shelley's saying, laughing at Sander. Shelley's laughing at Lee. John saying, sounds good. So I'm saying, Yorick, Timmy is the most beautiful, handsome boy that's ever existed. Timmy says, thank you. We're not going down the banana water road, I'm afraid. I'm not covering that. I'm not covering it. Irish women's accents make me, well, should I say, more than happy. You like the Irish accent? Santa saying, Shelley, I love the quirky, crazy comments that made me laugh hard. You're dead right. Yellow Belly's just enjoying the water, but the banana water reference there. I've never heard those two words together, guys. But I have now. Sander, without a doubt, Timmy is the bomb. Yes. Chris, hi, Chris. Chris Braun. Imagine being British. I know. Sounds crazy. Who knows what it's fucking like, mate? I have no idea. Yellow Bay, Sander, pea water is nice too. Ammonia. Yes. No. Pasteurized piss. No, Billy. We're getting a bit silly. I'm getting a bit silly. Right. Can't wait until Brad needs. No, I don't. I've read it. Bloody read it. It's been printed on the mind forever now, Sander. The banana water. Don't say that's an understatement, Shelley. He was bullying a narcissist, had many people in tears, including me, and many left. Don't get out of that bloody house, mate. Always 831 saying that they have done a fart. Well done. Always 831. I hope you bask in your own ambience, sir. Enjoy your own produce there, lad. You're saying I've been watching X-Files on season 1, episode 4 now. Not seen it for years. Mulder and Scully, isn't it? It was really good back in the day. I've not seen it for years though. Jonathan, Brad, what was that all about? Cold version sounds like an interrogation room. The hot and cold therapy. Tell me all your secrets. What do you mean, cold version? The hot and cold therapy. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, I mean, if I've just been my genuine self around people like I am now, we sound be good. But once you start being funny, you start being an asshole, and they keep doing it, then I'm not going to be so nice anymore. I'm just going to turn it off, be a little bit distant, a bit colder, one-word answers, not so friendly, not so jokey. Maybe put some boundaries in place, maybe be a mirror, that kind of thing. That's all it is. Door slam. Sometimes it's like, right, I'm done. I'm just going to do my own thing. I don't want to be around you anymore. That kind of thing. That would be like the hot cold thing. Sanders saying, Chris, why? I mean, I gave shit loads of reasons why I agree with your comment, but let's keep it nice. We'll keep it nice, yeah. The truth is out there. Yeah. X-Files reference from Yorick. Lee, you are making me laugh. You're so funny. Yes, true. You don't know how he kept his job. Don't know. He might be desperate. Don't. So I'm saying you've mentioned that watching them before. Yeah, the X-Files. Has anyone else seen the X-Files? Yorick saying, hi, Dawn, how's Scrappy? I don't think Dawn Gustav is here right now. Yorick, she was here before. This is Dawn Woodland that's with us now, by the way. Unless I'm missing something. If you're happy, you can make you smile. It's good to laugh. Should go to text to should get text to speech. It's convenient when the chat heats up. Maybe I'll look at it at one point. New Air Max 95 in grey and mint colour. Nice, mate. Paige, hello. Hi, Paige. We missed you the other day, Shelley. Yes, we did. Shelley saying, Dawn, he sounds like a bit of a prick. Dawn, don't mind people don't like people like that. No, don't mind them. Don't spend time with them. Paige saying hello to Sander. Yellow Belly saying, well said, Shelley. He's definitely not a nice person. No, it doesn't sound it. Leopard print can be classy. Hello. Would you rather have hot food and hot drinks forever or cold food and cold drinks forever? Can't mix. Oh, that's a good thought-provoking question, Leopard. I think I'll go with hot food, mate. I like cold food though too sometimes. Oh, it's a tough one. I'm just going to go with hot food, mate. Nice to meet you, by the way. Leopard print can be classy. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you. Thanks to anyone that's likes and subscribed, by the way, guys. Thank you so much for the support. If you value genuine conversations like we're having now, I'm just reading the comments now, then just hit the like button. It's absolutely free. Hit the subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Timmy says thank you. And it just shows a bit of support for the channel. I really appreciate you all. My name is Brad, if you've never met me before. My channel's called Inspirational Ambivert. So I talk about meaning of life. I talk about suffering. I talk about making sense of the world. I talk about narcissists, talk about toxic people, talk about dealing with those types of people the best we can, amongst other things too. We talk about overthinking today. Now I'm doing open chat. I go live on Mondays, Fridays, and Sundays at approximately 7 or 8 p.m. So Mondays, Fridays, Sundays, UK time. Sandy saying hot food and hot drinks for me. Jong saying it's Dawn gone. I don't know, Jong. Paige, yes, I remember you vaguely. I think you broke your arm a long time ago or a while ago. She's saying, Lee, you should be a comedian. Yeah. Sander loves ice cream. Yeah, you won't be able to have ice cream anymore, Sander. That's a tough one, isn't it? Hot food for the rest of your life or cold food for the rest of your life, but you can only have one. Lee saying, I tell people I should be a comedian, but they just laugh at me. Oh, winner, mate. And Sandra remembers Paige. You're watching the England game, Yorick? Yes, I am too, later on. 1000%. Shelley saying, Yellow Belly, I had my nut job of a sister she's a narcissist. She had to throw her out. Horrible person. Missed the live over her. Oh dear. You had to deal with your sister. At least you recognise her for what she is. You deserve better than that, Shelley. 1000%, as you know. Yorick wants Mexico to win just so the Simpson thing comes true. Thanks, Yorick. But you know what? If that's who you want to support, you support him, mate. I think you're joking there. But if you're not, it's fine. John saying, banning translators for the NHS, what a counterproductive rule. Sometimes yes, sometimes not. It's so expensive, Drong. Not banning them completely, I don't think, but having less use of them. Sometimes you have to book them in, Drong. It's very difficult. You have to book them in. They're only in for a certain amount of time. Translators. They cost a lot of money. And then you've got staff who speak that native tongue who can't translate, which is stupid. Stupid rule. And it costs a lot of money. So I can see why I think they needed sometimes. Sorry, I might have said that wrong. But they're going to use them a lot less. So a lot of people will be out of work. And what about AI? AI, you could do it with AI, mate. I think they'll be out of work soon. There we go. I could be wrong. You haven't seen in 15 years. Oh, interesting, Yellow Belly. I've got a younger narcissist I haven't seen in 15 years. Wow. What happened with that? Yellow Belly. But no, what is good for your elbows? Oh, he's 831. No, I am not that way inclined, sir. It's okay if you are. If you're that way inclined, that's okay. And if you want to be that, then power to you. But I'm not personally, I'm not into it. Not for me, always 831. Not for me, that. Might be for you, though. You might be projecting. You're probably projecting, aren't you? So I hope that you find what you're looking for in life. But I'm not that. Well, what are you? What are you? Usually people that call others gay, it's like I don't know. A lot of times it's projection. A lot of it's something that you're fearful of. That's why people say it to other people most of the time. It's also a rude thing to say, isn't it? But you can hide behind the computer and do it. It's easy, isn't it? It's just like cowardly little put downs. That's what people do. Anyway, good luck to you in your life. Always 831. You're going to need it. Hope you find a better way. Hope you start to love yourself more. That is the way, mate. Will you do that? Who knows? That's up to you. And if you don't do it, then you will face consequences for it in your life. Are you going to listen to me? Probably not. Does it bother me? No. Anyway, you're saying hydration breaks on football matches. Olden days football is continuing non-stop. Yorick, it's for money. I think it's for money. I've lost you on the chat, haven't I, guys? Sorry, guys. I'm going to catch up with the chat now. I'm going to power read a bit, okay? You're all enjoying yourselves, which is great by the sounds of it, by the look of it, should I say. Anyway, one moment. I'm way behind, aren't I? I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to catch up with the chat now. Hi to Mohammed. Hello, how are you? Welcome back, Mohammed. Sorry, mate. I'm catching up. I'm just gonna. Hope you're okay, Mohammed. I want Norway to win as well, by the way. JPP. Hi, JPP. Sorry, guys. Stacey Rain. I don't know what it is, mate. I don't know why I'm talking about banana water. Someone brought it up. Who knows? Anyway, Let me go through some of the comments. I'm not going to read them all now because I'm struggling to keep up. FIFA is corrupt. Yes, 1000%, Lee. 1000%. You haven't seen any matches, Jong. Okay. JPP, hello. You miss Goober. I've not seen him for ages, Sander, unless he's changed his name. I want nobody to win with Valan. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. So not seen Mr. Gold for ages either. I remember you, mate. You're a YouTuber from India. Nice to meet you, by the way. Fist bump to you, sir. Keep grafting. Keep going. Shelley wants the bananas to win. You want them to slip over the bananas, maybe? No worries, Vince Valen. Sorry you missed the topic. I bought a replacement gas bottle today. You'll be saying from a gas hob. It lasts about 6 months and costs £24. That's good. That's cheap. That's a long time. I think that's a good deal. I'm catching up with the chat. I'm so far behind, so I'm just going through it now. I'm catching up. It is unpredictable, Yorick, yes. Timmy should have a throne. I'm going to get him a nice little... I'm getting something soon into Valan. How do you send sparkles? You send sparkles on the... There's a gift box. And you can send like rubies and stuff. I think some of them might be free to send. But don't quote me on it. And it's just a way... It's like... I think they've copied off TikTok, YouTube. So you can send like sparkles, which are rubies. If you stick on the gift box icon that's on the bottom of your screen, you can do it that way. You don't have to do this, by the way, guys. I don't pressure anyone, but Sandra, I'm just answering your question. So that's how you do that. 20 quid for banana juice on Amazon. Is there such a thing? I've never even heard of it. Anyway, does it even exist? Yellow belly's just sticking to the other water. Jorik's fascinated with, I've forgotten her name, X-Files, the woman on X-Files. How do you send sparkles? Just told you on that thing. I think you might send some of them for free, but I think you have to pay for them for gems and rubies and stuff. Sander, I'm saying that too. You've got a crush on Mrs. Doubtfire. Fantastic choice. Top tier. The je ne sais quoi is very high there, Yellow Belly, with Mrs. Doubtfire. The creme de creme of... Zalman, I'm not reading that. If you had a villain story, what would it be? Interesting question, Bint Falan. Robin Williams was a great actor. He was a great person as well, guys. Wasn't he? Sorry, guys, I'm catching up with the chat here. Sparkles are next to... Oh. Anyway, guys, sorry. I'm way off. I don't have a box. Do I not? I don't know. Sorry, guys. Thank you for loving my head. I've caught up with the chat, guys. Sorry, I was behind. It's hard to keep up. There's been a lot of comments, which is brilliant. Paul saying England 1, Mexico 4. Bloody hell, Paul. I hope not. You might be right, mate. You might be right. I'd say 2-1 England. 2-1 England. I'm optimistic, I know. That old coconut. That old fucking coconut. Is that where we're going down? Is that where we're going? Sander, come here. Show me your phone, and I'll see. I can look at it then. Mexico played well so far. Not let a goal in, but they haven't played anyone big yet. No, they haven't, mate. Give us a sec. Just take the volume off. Give me your phone.
I can't find it.
Your phone?
My phone?
Yeah.
Why?
Just give it me a sec.
I can't see any rubies or sparkles.
Oh, let's give it me so I can look. So then I know. Ah, you can't, can you?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, I don't know how it's done.
Oh, well.
Sorry.
Like I sent it here,
I know.
and I can't.
Oh, I just bit myself. Right. Well, there you go. We'll have to figure that out another time. Oh. Sorry if I didn't keep up with the chat then. Strong is going to use some psychic powers to find himself a wealthy wife. Yeah. I started to look at Clarkson's form as recommending it. It's a very good show. Vince Valon, yeah, it's really good. It's really, really, really good. Sorry, I'm just catching up with the chat a little bit here. It's a really good show. Really good show, I would say. Jeff Epstein. Hello, Jeff. I'm sure that's probably not your name. What's good, fam? I'm all right, thanks. Are you? I'm good. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you, by the way. Just chilling on here, doing my live, hustling, mate. That's what I'm doing in a nutshell. Doing my thing. Yorick saying Brazil need to bring on Timmy in the second half. Oh, I'm sure. Timmy up front. It'd be better than what's he called? Ronaldo, not the Portuguese Ronaldo, the Brazilian Ronaldo. It'd be miles better. Look at those feet as well. Look at that kick. We'll put him up front. I think they'll win about 20-0. He'll score 20 goals in the second half. No problem. Right, we'll send him over. Yellow Belly saying good night, lovely souls. May your dreams be soft and gentle and your banana water fresh and sweet. Until next time, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mark. Yellow Belly, thank you so much. Hope you have a good week next week. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything, by the way, as well, of course. Yorick saying half-time hydration break for Brad. Yeah. It's to make money, mate, Yorick.
Can I have your cups?
Yeah. One sec. Thanks. I thought there was like a gift box there, but it's not. I thought there was, B, but it's not. For whatever reason, it's not working. Oh, well. Anyway. Doric, half-time hydration break. Yeah, I think they do the hydration breaks just to make money. Americans. Because baseball, basketball, American football, they all have quarters and down. They have a lot of breaks, basically. I don't know what they're called. Half timeouts and all the rest of it. And basically, they have a lot of adverts, don't they? They have a lot of break up in the play. They play for a little bit, then they have a break. Then they play for a bit, they have a break. And then every time they have a break in America, in their American sports, the fucking advertisements come on. Winner, chicken dinner, money. So that's why they put the hydration breaks in. They can show ads. Exactly. It's not so they can have a nice drink of water because they're really kind. It's because they want to make more money. Shelley says, Yellow Belly, God bless you. Good night and be safe. Very kind. Brad, those clothes in your shorts look really good quality. Yeah, they are, mate. It's through dark. Is it cheap? No, but it's built to last. Really good stuff. They're really good quality. Drunk saying, Brad, yes, it's always after 40 that we realise all our mistakes. Now, the not so attractive women who drive around in SUVs look desirable. Think about it. Toyota SUV and me at the wheel. Toyotas are very reliable, aren't they? Really reliable cars. You're not saying hydrogen brakes ruin the game, though. I agree, mate. Unnecessary. FIFA's corrupt, man. It really is. Come on, it's corrupt. It's a money racket, Shelley saying, yeah. And the values in society are really, really, really twisted. They're really fucking twisted. The jobs that are very useful and beneficial to society are really underpaid, and footballers are on ridiculous money. It's not the footballers' fault themselves. It's just the way the world works, and sadly. Anyway, it's how you are with people, not how you look, really. How you are with people, exactly. What kind of person are you? I agree. Lee, I agree. Soon they will have a toilet break for players too. Harry Kane's taking number 2. Yeah, it's a number 2 time for Harry Kane's just dropping the kids off to school with no paddles. I'm afraid. Oh, and they could have like a toilet break instead of hydration break, toilet break, and then like have toilet roll as the advertisement, couldn't they? Harry Kane going with the toilet roll going. I don't know, being weird. It's funny. Yeah. You're too funny, mate. Yeah. Shelley said it was such a great live and a great laugh after the topic. Oh, great. Thanks. Banana water, FTW. Don't know what you mean by that. I'm not, sorry. Anon Yib 9. Do you support LGBTQ? I accept people as they are. If they're respectful and kind, that's all that matters. I treat people all with respect. I know. I do. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you. And each to their own. And if people want to be who they are, then that's up to them. Respect to them. As long as they're a respectful person, I'm good. That's with race. That's with sexuality. That's with fucking nationality. Whatever preference that is. So I'm respectful to all that are nice. And that's it. That's my fucking rule of thumb. So there's your answer there. Be kind in a nutshell. Be fucking decent. That's what my philosophy is. I know it sounds very basic what I've just said, but there you go. Drong is saying, I saw a woman. Nice to meet you, by the way. No, nice to meet you. My name's Brad. Drong is saying, I saw a woman driving an MG the other day. It would be fun dating a rich one for a while up until it's my turn to pay for the cars. Jelly saying, Sandra, I never laughed so much in my life over bananas. I'm glad you've laughed. Vince Fald said, honestly, squishing part of a banana and putting it in a bottle is tasty. It's sugary and fruity. Is it? Vince Fald? I've never done that. Honestly. I've never done that. But banana tastes water. Right. Never tried that. Bystander. You're giving me a postcode. Why are you giving me a postcode, bystander? What's that? What do you mean by that? It's a postcode, isn't it? Where are you going with that? Lee's never going to peel. You're never going to. Are you never going to peel that the same again? Doesn't sound very appealing, does it? Comedy gold there. Enjoy. Anyway, Lee lets everyone prediction for Brazil match. Let's see who gets it correct. Norway on penalties. I know that is optimistic. I'm going with a draw too, but there has to be a winner, Yorick. I'm going with a draw. I'm going to penalties because I want to watch the penalties because I just like it, and I'm going for Norway to win. Norway to win. To upset them. Subscribe, hit the like button, and have the respectful vibe always, Shelley. Thank you. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. Thank you for the support. It's been a really good live. If you want to be involved in these lives again, you want to know when they're coming up, just hit the subscribe button. It's free. Hit the like button. It's free. And if you value genuine conversations, then this is for you. Then that's all good. What was I going to say then? I forgot. What was I going to say? I go live on Monday evenings, Friday evenings, and Sunday evenings UK time around 7 or 8 p.m. Sorry, I've lost my train of thought. I always forget to like until someone says, don't forget to like. Do you know what, Vince Fowler? I've been guilty. I do that too. But thank you. It helps. It's a little click. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah. You're going to quit smoking, mate. That's great. Bought some nicotine gum. I just need to get through a nerve-wracking week. I've quit smoking so many times, drunk, and I've failed so many times. It helps me fucking exercise. Cardiovascular exercise really helps. You know how it helps? You get out of breath and you can't really feel like you're breathing properly because you've been smoking. You're like, oh, fucking hell. And you feel the pain of the smoking away. Your throat hurts. It's like, oh, that feels horrible. That helps. Go for a run or get your heart rate up. An exercise routine can help with the not smoking as well. It helped me. Don't know if it'll help you, but. And also, I used to go on YouTube and go advantages of not smoking and keep reminding yourself of why you're doing it. Keep reminding yourself why you're doing it, why you're quitting, and the advantages of quitting. It helps. I know there's a lot of other ways. By the sounds of it, you've got loads of willpower anyway, so you can do it. You've got the discipline in you anyway, as you know. Is there anything that David Beckham won't advertise? No. He'd probably do the toilet roll one if you give him enough money. Yorick's looking through the eyes of David Beckham right now. The sunglasses. Beckham will be advertising banana water soon. Yeah, he'll be having a good old. He'll have a slurp on that. Anyway, getting naughty now, aren't we? Anyway, let's chill. Drunk saying won't be easy. I'm bound to fail, but I'll try my best. Or let's say if you quit smoking, you do it for 3 days or 2 days or 1 day, you go, oh, and then you go back again. You're right. Okay, I did a day. Next time I'm going to do a day and a half or a day and 1 hour, and then keep building it up and getting better at it. I used to be a roller smoker too, drunk at one point. Oh, it's fucking minging. It's minging. I've done it. Have I done it? Trust me, I've done it. It's not easy, no. Sandra's saying Lee Bingo. He's literally everywhere. Yeah, he's just... Beckham is Illuminati confirmed. Yeah. Very wealthy. Lee Beckham. Haha. An ice cream out banana split. Yeah. Might as well chuck the toilet roll in there as well. Advertise that at the same time so he gets more money. Yeah, I hope he does that. I'd buy it. I'm joking. I'm just chilling now, guys, reading the comments and relaxing a little bit, taking it easy and all that. So you should bet ham, yeah. What? Just ham? Is on the I'm not a massive fan. Vince Fallon says, I like conspiracy theories. I want to join the tin hat group. Well, let's all get tin hat. Why don't we wear all we could wear what's it called on our heads? A pan on our heads. I'm being stupid now. He's got the IQ of a banana. That's Shelley. That's really offensive to bananas. Don't do that. That's not. I'm joking. Yeah, I agree. He's got the IQ banana. He's got this. There's more charisma in a cancer cell, isn't there? Do you know? Oh, sorry, bad joke. But there's no charisma there at all. No, there's not. He's a very wealthy man, though. He's done very well for himself. Lee said, I smoked for 25 years, weed mostly, but 6 years ago I quit. It was the first 6 months that was hard for me, but I beat it and stayed strong, believing yourself. Well done, Lee, mate. What was I going to say then? Don't know. Strong saying, when I quit, you'll be free of your former vices. Yes, you'll no longer be a slave. You'll be a master. Don't let anything else be your master. Be your own master. Don't let smoking be your master. Springs to mind. Egypt, ha ha ha. I call people that. It's a very Irish slang word, isn't it? Means idiot. If you didn't know. He's very business savvy, Shelley. He loves advertisements. Yeah, he's very business savvy. He's very, 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 very successful person, to be fair. He really is. Brad, you're funny, you're right. Yeah, no charisma at all. Anyway. Thomas, the well-behaved tank engine, has arrived to the station. Welcome. Aaron, how are you? Hope you're okay. You still going with your tank engine name, lad? How are you? Hope you're okay, mate. How have you been behaving, Aaron? They didn't like your original one. What was your original one? Why did you change it? Just because someone didn't like it? Who didn't like your original one? What was your original one? Why did you change your original one? Or because someone didn't like it? Feel it a proper Egypt melt. A melted Egypt. Okay. What's the score, guys? I can't see it. 0-0. Thank you. The original name was Thomas the Who Handed. Okay. Thomas the Who Handed Sloppy Wank. So much deliberation. We agreed on this. Wow. You must have really debated that, mate, to get to that. Or how did you end up with that name? The original name, the OG name that you had, the one that you just mentioned. How did you go down the Thomas Tank Engine road or track? Sorry, track. I don't know why I'm asking questions about this, but I am. Who knows? We need to find out. If we don't find out, then what's the point in being here, really? This is no point, is there? It took many revisions, but you see, I was in a chat where everyone changed the name to a variation of Thomas Tank Engine, so I had to stand out. Right, so you ended up down that. You went down that road. So I had to. Yeah, you were end it there though. You just freestyling with the names. So you've gone for the politically correct Thomas the Tank Engine there. Anyway, sound the sound. You did so well, Thomas. I wonder if the real Thomas would be thrilled to hear that. I don't know. Maybe we'll get in contact. Crowd should get a refund if the match finishes 0-0. Then the players would have to score. Yeah, that will change the tune. Or we'll take all your wages off you if you don't score. You have no money. Will the real Thomas the Tank Engine please stand up? Eminem. I have a deep question for the evening. Okay, go for it. Stilo, praying you grow some hair. Manifesting it your hair. Thank you for that. That's really kind, isn't it? I'm bald. It's fine. I do manifest, or do believe in manifestation. It works out really well for me. I attract abundance, and I'm good. I'm golden all the way. And the deep question is, who knows? You're saying Croatia are more exciting to watch than those two teams right now. Yeah, they are. They are. Deezer. Are you that way inclined if that's what you're into? Stilo, do I have cancer? No, I don't. We're getting the trolls on here, aren't we? Just sad little weak people doing what they do. Sadly, weakly, pathetically, feebly. That's what that is, isn't it, guys? The trolls. Because you've got to make yourself feel better, which is sad for you, because you're going to stay stuck there low vibrationally. You're at the bottom. I'm high vibrational. I'm good, man. You're down there. I'm up here. You're at the bottom. And you're desperate and you're fearful and you're insecure. To put people down to make yourself feel better, you have to project onto others to make yourself feel better. So therefore, you're in a very weak position, and it makes you feel powerful by putting people down. Or it's a bit of a joke or whatever, laughy jokey, all that bullshit. And you hide behind your little phone, tapping in shit. Sad. Does it end well when you live like that? Who knows? Time will tell. Keep going. There will be consequences to be paid, and the debt will be paid in full. Will I pay the price? I'm good. You might pay the price. Anyway, I'm talking to the trolls of the world there. Are they going to listen to me? Are they fuck going to listen to me? They're not. They're just not there. Anyway. I mean, Croatia play better football than Brazil match. Yeah, they do. They do most of the time. Most men really dream about regaining their crowning glory. I'm losing her too, but I'm already prepared for it. You just go with it, man. It happens to most people. Most men end up like that, especially as time goes on. Thomas, great question. You really miss that person and want to spend time with them. You're still into them. You find them attractive. What do you want me to continue? Sorry. Sorry, I'm really sorry, Thomas, the well-behaved tank engine. Sorry, Aaron. How do you know that you're in love and not just comfortable in routine? I'll just show you a question. How do you know that you're in love and not just comfortable in routine? It's a really good question. You really miss that person, Sanders saying, and want to spend time with them. You're still into them, find them attractive, want me to continue. Continue. If another sign is if someone upsets them and it upsets you. If they're struggling and you feel bad for them, you feel care about them, you have empathy towards them, that's another sign as well. And if you still appreciate them, if you know what I mean. It depends. Yeah, people do get into a routine, comfortable in a routine. It does happen. Absolutely does happen. But I think I've got both people working at that, though, Aaron. Got both people putting energy into that to maintain it. If you don't have both pulling in the same direction, then that's when it can filter out, I suppose. Did you know that England players give their wages to charity? Or for the England game? Yeah, that's good, Lee. That's good. Thank you for acknowledging the tremendous question. No worries, mate. It's all good. Strong saying, I have to admit that Brad is the politest individual I've interacted with on YouTube live streaming. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. It's very kind of you to say. Sandra says you're welcome, Thomas. DJ saying, went on a bit of an insane tangent there, mate. It's just a bit of banter. It's just a bit of banter. Well, Deserve, just come onto my channel, into my chat room, and been rude. So it's just a bit of banter, is it? Oh, yeah. That was Chestnut. It's only a bit of banter. Just rude, mate. Fucking rude, lad. Don't say that to my face. You wouldn't be doing it. Would you? So yeah, it's just a bit of banter. I'm only joking. Yeah, it's just a get out of jail free card for being rude and a bit of weak person. So yeah, I will go on one, and I will challenge you, and I will point you out, and I will put it back to you. Be a better person. All of them give their money to FA charity. They can afford it, can't they, Lee? That's the England players. I think that's a good thing, mate. Thanks for sharing. Vince Van said that Norway can hold themselves against Brazil is very impressive. For me, losing 3-0 to France was positive news. I thought it'd be way more. Wow. France are by far the best, I'd say, so far. Jonathan Brad, I salute you, sir. You've proved that we've finally arrived. It's coming of age, we owe it to ourselves, and we own it. That's the way, mate. That's the way, John. Absolutely. Thomas is Aaron. Yeah. Drong is right, Brad is uncommonly polite. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Brad is full of integrity and authentic. Very virtuous nowadays. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Thank you, Sander. People who need to put others down and take the piss of others and disguise it as banter or humor are the biggest insecure losers ever. Yeah, they are. And that's what people do as well. I'm going to be rude to you because it just makes me feel better. I want to make you feel uncomfortable. And then if you call me out on it, you put boundaries in place. You call me out on it, let's say. And rightly so. If I was being rude to you, for example, just give me an example here. And then I go, I'm only joking. I'm only banter. And I think to myself, you've not even laughed. You've not even smiled. You're not even laughing. It's just a get out of jail free card when people say joking. Sometimes. Some people are genuinely joking. Sometimes I get it, but sometimes just a rude. Anyway. Bullshit, innit, really? Just, yeah, they're usually insecure. Of course. Projection. Sander, without a doubt, that's funny as well. Just bit Chris Rock in Brazil match. Is he in the stadium? Anyway, good night, sweet dreams. No nightmares up and on the water. No, mate, don't want that. Good night, Lee. Thanks for being with us, man. It's all good. John saying it's violent. It's natural, though. I mean, people, when you're scrolling for the first time, we think the next YouTuber is the same as the other one. What do you mean the next YouTuber is the same as the other one? There's so many different ones, isn't there? Some are really good. Some are really useful. It's different. Some are just crazy. Some shine very brightly for a very short time. They're on loads, and then they just disappear. Good night, Lee. Vince Fallon saying. Good night, Lee. Sanders saying with the jokes. Shall I say, Sander, I agree, it's awful, but they do disguise it as banter. Sometimes, yeah, they do. They do. Don't forget your bananas and your grapes. Of course not. But at least the grapes will be in a bag. They'll be in a bag. So you probably won't lose them. Don't know about the other things. But there we go. There we go. I'll leave that. I saw Ronaldinho and that other Brazilian player in the audience too. Ronaldinho was a great player, Sander. It was amazing. Bit of says Brad is deep too. You can tell he feels deeply about mankind. Many people who are polite aren't deep. I don't know about that. What was I going to say? Let me think. Actually, I'm reflecting on that a little bit. Thank you. Yeah, I try to be deep. I'm just naturally like that anyway. But thank you, Vince Fallon. I do care about people. I genuinely do. Many people who are polite aren't deep. I don't know about that. I never thought about that, Vince Fallon. I think it depends subjectively on the individual, personally, but I don't know. Why do you think that, Vince Fallon? I'm trying to understand because I never actually put those two things together. So I'm trying to understand a bit more. Strong saying, Brad, what I mean is that YouTube is dominated by Americans and the American way is pretty upfront and rude. Is it? I don't like it. I think we need more politeness, mate. Sonny's saying, Shelley, I hate those kind of people. It says a lot about them. They're obnoxious and very insecure. Yeah, it's like there's a group of friends sat around and they're all talking to each other, and then someone just comes around, they don't know this person. They suddenly walk up to your table, you're with your friends, and they just say fucking something really rude. The first thing they say, you tell them to fuck off. You go, who the fuck are you dick? Fuck off. Who's this dickhead? You'd be like, and that's what someone's doing when they're rude on here. They come in and they're rude straight away, first thing they say, attacking. It's like, you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it. It's not the social etiquette that you wouldn't do it. And if you did that all the time in your life, you went into, imagine, all you did was you're a dickhead, you're into a dickhead, and you went, I'm going to go up to that group of people, I'm going to call one of them a rude name. I'm going to be really rude. They don't know me, but I'm going to say something really rude. You probably get your face smashed in. You get your fucking head caved in. You get filled in, mate. You get filled in. Eventually. You'd be hated. You'd be shunned. And rightly so. Because you'd be acting in a weird, inappropriate, troll-like manner in real life. But people do it on here because it's easy. Because they just hide them behind a phone or a computer. Anyway, Lee saying, I can't forget my banana and my coconut shell. They go where I go. Anyway. Why do you want to go to Tesco, Sander? Tell me why. I'll consider it. I wouldn't know any one player from the other. No. Dog is, bald. Right, let me check. Yes, dog, well done. Aren't you smart? This is a bald head. Well done, dog. You are really clever. Good boy. Good boy. Well done. What other observations do you have with your intelligence that you're showing? Fuck me. Not good. Not good for you, lad. Going forwards. Doesn't end well. Yorick said, all of these talk of bananas. I have bananas and strawberries. Strawberry, but banana strawberry milkshake sounds absolutely lovely, Yorick. It's not that polite people specifically aren't deep. It's just that there is not necessarily, I can't say that word. There's not that correlation, but Brad is both. Good combination. Thank you, Vince Fallon. That's very kind. Thank you so much. Strong saying, Brad, for the record, I've never participated in a live stream for this long. Every other live stream is either commercial or politics or trash talking by the hosts themselves. Yeah, I don't do the trash talking. I do cover politics. I don't like doing. I really don't. I don't mind covering it a little bit, but I don't. It gets silly. It gets fucking silly and a bit. I don't like doing it. Commercial. I get that. If you're sponsored by someone, you might try and sell something a little bit, but I'd only do it if I was going to do that. I'd do it a tiny, tiny bit, and then that'd be it. But then I'd just carry on with this. Thanks, man. By the way. Thanks. Anyway, Shelley St. Sander, it does say a lot about them. If there was more of your heart in this world, there would be none of this. Yeah. You need a drink. Right, I'm going to get you a... What time is it? It's Sunday, Sander. I'll have to go to the gas station. I can go to the gas station. It'll be closed now. But... let me think about it, okay? You need a drink, no worries, Sander. Drinking water with ice and lime slice is very refreshing, yeah, really nice. You want a secret episode of X-Files with Timmy, Mulder and Scully investigate why Timmy's so great? Yeah, it's coming out next week, Yorick. We're just in the production process of that. We're just going to get the actors in. Politics causes fights. Yeah, it does. It creates division. It's obviously as well. It's just messy as well. Polarizing. Yeah. Vince Fallon. So intense. Everything has become so polarized. Vince Fallon. Yeah. I don't like covering it. I've gone down the rabbit hole a bit in the live sometimes. I've gone down that political road and I've said my little bit, and then I felt like, fuck me, it's complicated. There's so much moving parts to it. And I'm thinking, I don't really know what I'm talking about here either. And it's quite polarizing, like you said. So, nah. I'm talking about it till the cows come home. It's not going to change fuck all, is it? So I think it's a waste of time and energy a lot of the time. Timmy the Great. Timmy says yes. Other participants. What do you mean in the mods? Maybe they'll turn up someday. What do you mean participants? Strong. Shelley saying, Sander never thought of the strawberries. Must give that a go. Thanks for that. Yeah. All right. Other people, well, they'll come and go, mate. Drunk. That might increase. I think that will increase as time goes on. It will. It already has done, believe it or not. It already is expanding, growing. One moment. Cockroach flavour ice cream for player number 457. Player number 457. He's still on the ice cream journey. Divide and conquer, same old shit with politics. Yep. I find politics boring, Shelley. Yeah, I'd agree with that. And I find a bit lacks truth. It's a lot of it's lies. Who are the mods? Vince Fallon. The mods are obviously Sander, Shelley, Yorick, who's on here now. I have Dawn Gustaffer, and I have Abe's. But Abe hasn't been on for ages. He has to be a mod. And then he's not come on since, really. He hasn't come on. He has to be a mod, and then he stopped coming on. And he could have a reason. It doesn't matter what that reason is, but that's what's happened. So we'll have to see we'll see where that goes. I've had other people's mods in the past, and then changed it as time goes on. I've got I've got people helping me algorithm here. It's all good. Thanks for helping me algorithm, guys. The old bald thing. Yes, I am bald. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to be bald. Brad, yes, it's just you and the mods. There's Vince Fallon, and I should chat with him more often. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Not you, the toy. I am bald though, Jimmy. Timmy is bald. Yes, he is. He is. Yeah, Vince Fallon's from Sweden. Vince Fallon is a her, by the way. Oh, bloody hell. You're a her, aren't you? I think. Sorry, I don't mean to be disrespectful. You're a her. Sorry. Vince Fallon. Your eyebrows are sliding off your head. Are they? Nice. QWERTY. I wonder what your face is doing right now. Is it looking good, your face? Do you like your face? Do you love your face? Do you like the way you look? How's it going, QWERTY? How's it going, lad? Hit the likes and subscribe, guys. You're not bald, QWERTY. Oh, good for you. I bet you look really good as well. I'm bald. There's a lot of racism in Sweden. I don't know. I think Sweden's a very progressive country. I think Sweden's a very successful country. Affluent country. I'm sure it's got its problems, and I'm not an expert on those things because I don't live in Sweden. QWERTY, who hurt you? Question mark. Anyway, why do you put people down to make yourself feel better, QWERTY, and other people? If you do that, why do you do it? Vince Fallon, I'm a bit worried to break the ice when I'm talking to Europeans. Some are polite and some are super. There's Jimmy or me. Don't know what you're saying there. Vince Fallon says, honestly, yes, it is racist sometimes, but I'm not. Well, you could say that in England, Vince Fallon. You could say that in Croatia. You could say that all over the world, in every country. Talk about racism. Thanks. I think it occurs in every country. I judge behavior. How people are, how people treat people, not race or the other things. You know, Vince Fallon's very open-minded, very intelligent, very wise. Therefore, open-minded. Therefore, not racist. Anyway. Some places, lots, and less. Some less. Yes, Jimmy, I'd agree. Probably right there, Mum. You're probably right. Depends, doesn't it? What is super? I don't know. What's super, guys? No idea what super is. Who knows? Brad Vince Fallon, don't get me wrong. I don't mind being on the receiving end. I'm blue collar, so I'm used to being trolled at in the real world. I'm used to being trolled at in the real world too. I've been attacked loads of times. Yep, I have. Happens, doesn't it? People test you. People put you down. People fucking try and, you know, they underestimate you. You got to show them. Anyway, soup afterwards? Question mark. Super hot fire. Super. No idea, Jimmy, mate. No idea. Super hot fire. Don't know. Super duper is an ABBA song, yes. And if you eat super while listening to it, it's super duper, isn't it? Oh, bad joke, man. Fucking terrible. Fucking terrible joke that I've just given you there. Really crap. Super duper is an ABBA song. Yes, it is. Superb. Yeah. Splendid. Jimmy, do you know Timmy's fucking laughing his head off at that. He thinks it's hilarious. Look, it's really funny. It was superb, yes, sir. It was fucking superb. It was the creme de creme, the best ever. Leonardo DiCaprio is in the audience at the Brazil game. Of course, he fucking is. Keeping up with appearances and all that. It's worse than the. Oh dear. Anyway, John saying, but then there are some white Caucasians who can't progress with the conversation at all. Anyway, since we're all good by chitty chatting with Vince Fallon, we'll be interested in learning about Sweden. Yes, Jimmy, the Brazil game's going on, lad. I'm not watching it right now though. It's 0-0. God, this live's gone on for a while, hasn't it? Gone on for longer than usual. So, Sander, how long's the game gone on for? Sander?
74 minutes.
Okay. Leonardo DiCaprio is very happy. Yeah, of course he is. He is. He is. Yeah. Yeah, he's a very good actor. To be fair, to be honest, to be fair, very good actor. He's in his 50s now. "74," she says. It's been going on, Jimmy. Yes, the game's been going on for 74 minutes. Jimmy, my name's Brad, by the way. Nice to meet you. My channel is called Inspirational Ambivert. We're just doing an open chat now, so I'm just reading the comments, as you can tell. Topics changing, of course. A lot of the time, they'll talk about topics, talk about overthinking, I talk about narcissism, I talk about dealing with narcissistic people, dealing with toxic people, talk about self-improvement, making the meaning out, trying to make the best out of life, talk about topics in line with that. But then I go to open chat as well. I'm just saying hello, hi to Jimmy. Yeah, Brad Pitt's great actor. Tyler Durden in Fight Club, Vince Vaughn. Yeah. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. It's absolutely free. When do I go live? I go live. Sorry if you've already heard this, guys. It's my spiel that I say. I go live on Mondays. I go live on Fridays and go live on Sundays, all evenings around 7, 8 p.m. UK time. I go live 3 times a week. I go live more if I could, but I work at the hospital. Yeah. Anyway, Annie Marie Wilson. Hi, Annie. How are you? Nice to meet you, Annie. How are you? Hope you're okay. How do you know if someone is narcissistic, if I may ask? Obviously, sometimes, Jimmy, we can't give a diagnosis if you're not a qualified professional, let's say. How do you know if someone's got narcissistic traits? Jimmy, we've all got narcissistic traits in a way. Are they healthy or unhealthy? Just the signs of a narcissistic individual, someone who is very, very, very selfish. It's all about them. They don't give a fuck about anyone else. They just don't care. They upset boundaries. They put other people down to make themselves feel better. Not everyone that puts people down is a narcissist, but these people just don't care. They just don't care. What would be the other traits? Extremely selfish. Extremely selfish. And a sign would be, imagine they're nice to the boss, right? They're nice to the boss because they're going to get something out of the boss, but they'll be horrible to the cleaner. They'll be absolutely horrible to the cleaner. They'll have other traits as well. They'll love bomb people. What's love bombing? It's like, it's when they're really, 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 really nice to someone. First impressions, they're coming out straight out of the block. They're amazing. They're always talking about themselves as well. It's always me, myself, and I all the time. There'd be some of the traits. There's more, of course. Not everyone that has those traits would be deemed to be a narcissist, but they don't have any feeling for anyone else. They don't care about anyone else. They see people as an extension of themselves. They'll see people as objects. They'll use them as objects, if you know what I mean. I don't know if you've ever dealt with a narcissistic person before. We all have narcissistic traits to an extent, though. You know what I mean? You don't think you have any narcissists around you? That's really good then, Jimmy. Great to hear. I've only said a few of the traits there. There's much more to it. You got a job interview, man. Nice one. What you studying? Jimmy, well done. Well done, mate. Anne-Marie. Hi, Anne-Marie. My name is Brad. Nice to meet you. Sandra, I know. I'm mucked up. Some writer I am. And now my thumbs hurt from all the mistakes typing. Give those thumbs a rest. Trong, if you can. Well done, Jimmy, mate. Good for you, man. Good for you. Shelley saying, I'm going to bring my dogs out, but before it gets dark. Good night, Sander. God bless Bint Falan. Drunk. Thanks again, Brad. One of your best. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much. Timmy says, make sure you get a good night's sleep, Shelley. Please get a good night's sleep. Good night and God bless. Thank you. Thank you for your kindness. And your wisdom, amongst other things. You don't think you have narcissists around you? Good, Jimmy. Good. I hope you have good, supportive, positive people around you. They do exist in the world. They do teach you lessons, mate. It's finishing soon. Who gives a fuck, mate? You're middle-aged. Get a hobby rather than attention seeking. Sir Jackie, my name is Brad. Who gives a fuck? Who knows who gives a fuck? If you don't give a fuck, you don't give a fuck. It's good to not give a fuck sometimes. And if you don't give a fuck, you just flick your finger and you watch something else, don't you? And that's all good. Your life, your autonomy. You're middle-aged. Yes, I am 43 years old. Correct, Sir Jackie. Get a hobby. This is my business. I actually have a full-time job. I work for the NHS. I work as a scrub practitioner, a scrub nurse in the theatres. I help surgeons complete hip operations, knee operations, shoulder operations. I do that. Yeah, do that. I work about 47 hours a week. I do overtime. And then I do this in my spare time. I speak about psychology. I speak about suffering, finding meaning in suffering. And some people won't give a fuck about that. Will they fuck? Norway have scored. Get in, Norway. Yes. Norway have scored, guys. I've not seen the goal. But yes, Vinter Balan. Norway have scored. There you go. Anyways, back to Sir Jackie, get a hobby. This is like my hobby and my business. This is my passion. I feel like I'm meant to do this. I actually try and help people, mate. Trying to help people. And not everyone's going to give a fuck about it, man. You might not give a fuck about it. It's absolutely okay. I don't give a fuck if you don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? But I try to help people the best I can. And spreading light in the world. We need more light in the world. We need more understanding in the world. We need more positivity in the world. And I'm doing it in my own way, communicating that in my own way. And that will resonate with some people, but others it won't, which is okay. I get it. Am I attention seeking? No, I'm not. I'm not attention seeking. That might sound like a contradiction there, might it? You're thinking you're on YouTube. I'm not doing this for attention seeking. I'm doing this so I'm trying to build a business, mate. Trying to hustle. Trying to stop. Maybe at one point I won't have to work for a corporation anymore. I've worked for corporations all my life. Worked hard. And it's okay. It's not bad. But I want my own business. And this is the link to that, really. So it's not really attention seeking. I suppose in a way it is. Because attention gets you subscribers, attention gets you views and gets you likes, doesn't it? Going down that road. I'm breaking down what you're saying there in the best way I can. But I'm trying to spread light. I genuinely am. I'm going to continue to do that. And will everyone give a fuck? Will they give a fuck? Not everyone's going to give a fuck. And that's their choice. Anyway, good night, Shelley. Doing computer science, Jimmy. That sounds like a very good top job avenue for you. Johan, you've got great hair. Thank you, Sarah. Got good eyebrows. John saying, asking Vince Van if she's in the capital of Sweden. Keep it, keeper. Has anyone asked you your favourite word? My favourite word is compass mentis. My favourite word is compass mentis, keep it, keeper. To know yourself. That's my favourite word. There's many other words that are great, though. Don't get me wrong. What's your favourite word? Nice to meet you. My name's Brad. Sometimes there's a lot of doom news on the internet, but in real life, things are actually better. Yeah, they are, Jimmy, mate. There's a lot of fear in the news, in the media, a lot of division, divide and conquer kind of logic sometimes. But a lot of the time, people are just in the supermarket, lots of different nationalities, people getting along, living their lives, and that's it. I'm not from Birmingham. I am not bisexual. Goner. That's what a name that is. I'm not into that, but you are, of course. Near Gothenburg. Nice, Vinter Balan. Where are you from, Jimmy? Florida. Nice. How's life in Florida? Interesting, Jimmy. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed, by the way. Really appreciate the support. Timmy says thank you too. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Naya Gurley, hi. How are you? You gotta have very tough skin for this business, though. It's easy to be mean online. Yeah, it is, Jimmy. So easy to be mean online. It's so easy for people to do it. There's no like direct consequences. No one's getting a smack in the fucking face for being a dick. Not you, but trolls. They're not getting that fucking overhand right in the face because that's what you get if you're out and about. So they can just do it. So you've got to have a thick skin. You've got to have like water off a duck's back, mate. Got broad shoulders for this shit. And it helps. I've been to hell already. I've already been to hell. So I can deal with it, if you know what I mean. It's not easy, though. It's not easy, mate. But thank you. Guys, I'm going to call it a day. I've been on for long enough. Thank you for your time. I could keep going. Honestly, I could go for another few hours, but I'm not going to do. I want to watch the end of the game. I'm going to get some nice drinks. And then I'm going to watch the England match. So come on, England. Good luck to England against Mexico. Maybe the best team win, of course, but I hope it's England. Thank you for your time, guys. It's been a real pleasure. I'm very humbled by you all for coming on here and listening to me speak, as always. I hope you have a good week next week. I'll be live tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, what am I going to be speaking about? 7 p.m. UK time. Why do people... sorry, what am I talking about? Sorry, the power of letting go tomorrow. I'm talking about the power of letting fucking go. Letting things go. That's what we'll talk about tomorrow night. Anyway, thanks for your time. Good night. God bless. Good night and all that. And just remember, keep being a good person. Do not take any shit. Don't take any shit. Stick up for yourself, but keep being kind. Good night and God bless.